What's new, pussycat? Whoa, what's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
This is going to be very difficult to, you're going to lick me?
Oh, yeah, baby.
I'm trying to fix up the chat. Hey, hey.
G'day, g'day.
Okay, bring this over here. I couldn't see under there. We had technical difficulties. Our server went kapoof, but we're back on now. I'll just stick my head back on now. I won't be able to wear this the whole time because I cannot see through it. We've got Tony's Time. Any Confetti, Turbo Fish, Southern Mama, and Aussie Off Grid. Welcome in. So sorry we're a little bit late. And tonight's trivia is cats and dogs.
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you coming home, son, I don't know when. We'll get together then. I can't read text at all, but hello, everyone.
Hello. I'm not even on live chat yet.
It has got eyes in it. There's little eyes right here.
There you go.
Mesh. But because it's mesh, it fuzzes up the text a bit. So I can see the screen, but I can't see the text.
So I will take mine off for now so I can read. There we go. Hello. Welcome in, everybody.
G'day, g'day. Welcome to Tuesday Trivia.
Hi, Kathy, Jen, Hosco, Laura, IBL, Jennifer Too Much, Chrissy Tina. I can see. I've got this little one. There we go. There we go. I've got a little kitty one.
Hello, who's in here? Hey, Southern Mama, Any Confetti, Turbo Fish, Tony's Time, Aussie Off Grid, IB Elf, Horsehair Gal Laura, Kathy, Jen of All Trades, Chrissy Tina, Jennifer Too Much. All right, heaps of people. Thank you very much for coming in. Do you like my dog mask?
So we're a little bit behind due to...
Yeah, the whole server was down. We couldn't get on at all.
How'd you go out that way, Aussie Off Grid? Were you down out that way?
Telstra was down altogether here.
Good.
I thought that was my glasses then. It was the camera.
It was the camera went. Hi, I'm married. DK.
I'm married, Victor Newman.
Thank you. So as we said at the beginning, we're doing cats and dogs trivia. He's the dog and I'm the pussycat. So he'll do all the dog questions and I'll do all the pussycat questions.
You and your pussycat nose. Oh.
Oh no, you broke him.
No.
How you doing?
I'll put it on with my glasses.
Yeah, I couldn't message anybody because I didn't have any service. So
yeah, we couldn't get on at all. Couldn't do messages, couldn't do anything.
Yeah. But we're only, 40 minutes late.
Hey, lucky I wear glasses. Look at that, my glasses holds it on.
Hey, Victor Newman.
Is Victor in too?
Yep.
Or just I'm married, Victor.
Both are in.
The lovely Victor Newman couple.
With
Janie's in.
Yeah.
Is Deep in yet?
Not yet.
That one kid. Welcome in, everyone. DK.
His brothers. We haven't got any word on his brother, but his nephew. I've got a list of things here.
Mean Sweet Tea's in here. All these beautiful people I've seen in our comments too. Thank you very much for commenting on our videos this week. We've put a few up.
Okay. The other day, we asked for prayers for Grant's nephew. He's 21, and he had a jet ski accident on the Gold Coast on Sunday night. And he's got a fractured neck, couple of broken ribs.
He's got a few broken ribs on each side. Broken wrist.
Broken wrist. Broken and dislocated pelvis.
Yeah, so he shattered a bit of his pelvis and dislocated it. And then he's got cuts and bruises all over.
And he's bleeding from somewhere. So he's
got a little bit of internal bleeding, but they haven't pinpointed it yet.
So he's in intensive care at the moment. So prayers for him, please.
He was on a jet ski and he must have been doing a good speed. And he actually hit the pier. He's come in and hit the pier while he was on the jet ski and made a real mess of himself.
Mm.
So thank you very much for everyone for prayers for my brother a few weeks back with his heart attack.
Yeah.
And now we need prayers for my nephew. So it's a good thing God hasn't got limits on his prayers.
Yeah.
But we haven't been down to see him yet because he's still really drugged up. He's had big surgeries.
Yeah.
He's already got pins and bolts and stuff in him to try and get some of the bones back in line and fix his pelvis up. And he's in for a big battle for a long time by the look of it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so prayers out to him. And as I said, he's only 21.
But on the plus side, that means he'll heal a bit better too, I think, being young and fairly fit. Hopefully he gets on the road to recovery pretty quick.
All these beautiful people.
I know, look at all the lovely names in here. Oh, Wild Man Chris has come in too. How you going, Chris? Sorry if I've missed anyone. The chat was going a bit fast when I had my big dog's head on.
I was trying to maneuver the mouse around on screen with this big cat head on. I couldn't see anything.
It'd be easier.
Thank you, Janie.
It'd be easier to wear your big cat head.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We'll get it later.
Yeah. Okay, do you want
Where's your little cat?
Up here. Meow. My hair got in the way when I had it on. There we go. See? A pussycat.
Cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you coming home, son, I don't know when. We'll get together then.
Well, in spite of all the trials and tribulations that you go through, life is still beautiful.
We'll have a good time then. Oh, that was unbelievable with my nephew. He could have very easily just snapped his neck completely or drowned. It was 5 minutes before they could get to him. And just luckily he was floating on his back in the water.
He must have had a life vest.
Must have had his life vest on. Would have been part of riding the jet ski. But if he was floating face down, he would have been dead. He would have drowned. So it was just lucky that he at least was floating on his back because he was unconscious.
Yeah.
He was unconscious when they pulled him out. And just lucky that he was on his back.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a long road ahead of him.
Yeah, and it wasn't that long ago. It was only a few years back he lost his dad, my brother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
My brother-in-law, my nephew's father, died only a few years back, and that was really sad for us. I used to, his nickname was Mogger. I called him Mogger, and we used to work together a bit, Mogger and I had heaps of fun with him. And so we lost him a few years back, and just thankfully, my nephew is in hospital now, even though he's in intensive care. At least he's still with us to battle on.
Yeah. Okie dokie, changing the...
But like Collette said, every day is a good day that you're on this side of the grass.
That's right. Okay, we got featured channels. Now, if you're new to the channel, we do 5...
Featured channels? Well, while you're doing featured channels, I'll go and grab that other head.
5 featured channels every week. And this week's we've got WKZZR Productions, Colorado Martini, Candy Koss, Memes Sweet Tea, she's in chat, and Mark Out Loud. So the links and descriptions in the description below. Make sure you check them out, show them some love. They're all good channels. Hey, Wild Man Chris. I'll just wait for him to come back.
There you go.
Thanks, Tony Time. Hang on, I'm leaning down to pick up the big cat head. Got the dropsies too. Oh, there we go. We also have the pro board this week. Deep in the Woods, she's not here yet. I sent her a quick message to let her know that we'll be back on. Hey, Amber Kay and Gemini Z Girl. So we got the pro board playoff, which is between Janie and Deep in the Woods. And what will happen?
In the blue corner, we have Late Night Janie. And in the red corner, we have Deep in the Woods.
So what will happen if we'll just go on point system. So if somebody else wins today, the points between that Deep get and Janie get, who has the most out of them, will take away today's pro board prize.
Yo, I'm living the pug's life.
And hang on, I have to go and get the other prizes too. I've got dog, cat and stuff over here too. Oh. Okie dokie. So that will be the pro winner's prize. Boomerang. So Deep or Janie will get that sent out to them.
A fair
It's not here yet.
Fair dinkum true blue Ridgy Didge boomerang.
Yeah. And then we also have the lucky number. I don't know whether you can see it because I've got the chat in front of me. The lucky number up there. Oh yeah, we worked hard this week on getting videos up. So I hope you all, DK said she loved the eclipse video.
Thank you very much, everyone, for watching the videos and commenting on them. We did make a big effort this week to put extras up.
Mm-hmm.
It was good, though. We loved doing it.
Yeah.
And that Sunday afternoon on the farm, that was an awesome afternoon. I really liked that.
That was good spending time with your mum, too.
Yeah.
Hi, Eric.
Yeah, Mum doing the mum tag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was heaps of fun.
With the edited version of that.
G'day, Eric. Yeah, we can't do Mum live. We've got to do her on videos because you've got to edit her.
She needs a filter.
Yeah, Mum hasn't got the best filter.
And the lucky number prize will be a Simple Joys card, a koala, and a little Vegemite. And then today's trivia winner will win. Just reaching down and grabbing it.
Oh, pugs don't howl, do they?
Will be little coasters. Again, a card, Vegemite, and koala, and a boomerang. So that will be today's trivia prize winner too. Okay, stick that behind there. Yeah. I took a photo of us both together, and it actually looked like he was licking the side of my cheek. Okay, ready? We'll see if we can do it again. Ready? There you go. My cat looks so sad. My putty cat looks sad.
Oh, putty cat. Awesome. No worries, Janie. She said as soon as she's off her sodium restriction, she'll do a Vegemite taste test. Sure.
Hi, Lois Ann. So if we've missed anybody's comments, hi, I'm Collette.
And I'm Grant.
And together, we're Simple Joys. And
she's Simple and I'm Joy.
And every Tuesday we do trivia. I know you did.
I beat you to it this week.
Every week we do trivia, and
if this is your first time into trivia, welcome in. Hope you have fun with us.
Normally it's around 8 p.m. Eastern time, but we were running late due to our server trouble. But we're here now. Okie dokie, we might get into it.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit. Said you ain't no friend of mine. They said you was high class.
No,
well, that was just a lie. Well, they said you was high class. Yeah, that was just a lie. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine.
Pussycat, pussycat, I love you.
Yes, I do.
Me and your pussycat. Is it smile?
And your pussycat eyes, and your pussycat nose, and your pussycat smile.
Does he leave? I don't know. I don't know the rest of that. I didn't have time to Google it. Okay.
Hey, JJ's in here.
Yeah.
I've missed people coming in. Sorry, Amber K, Eric, JJ. If I missed any, Gemini girls in here too. Awesome.
Yep. Now,
I'm not sure if I said hello to Lois. Hey, Lois.
Hi, Jennifer Trades. Welcome. Now, I forgot what I was going to say.
You're going to say, just hang on while I put my pussy mask on.
No, I wasn't, but that's what I was going to say. If anybody has received prizes over the last 9 months, because we do.
9 months. We've given away a lot of prizes in 9 months. Oh, he's a big cat.
We've been doing trivia off and on for the last 9 months, so we've sent out lots of prizes. Now, if anybody wants to do a video, we'll put the video in a playlist. We're starting a playlist of everybody that has done tasted Vegemite or just shown that they've actually received something. We'll put them in a playlist, and then everybody gets to and see you taste test the Vegemite or see a gift that you have received. Thank you, Annie Confetti.
Thank you, Annie. That's the whole. Oh, hello, kitty.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, guys.
Uh-oh.
The ruse has been ruined. They thought that was a real cat.
Yes, we
I know, a stray cat just walked in through.
How many videos did we get? We got 4, including your ad for the trivia. We got 4 videos up this week.
I think we had.
So that was awesome. We had the moon eclipse in there too.
No, you
remember?
also had the kangaroo one too.
Yeah, when I went for a walk.
5.
Really?
I don't. We did the kangaroo, the bees. We did the eclipse. That was. I got up at 3:30 in the morning, and it was freezing outside. Good morning, Colorado Martini.
Hey, Colorado Martini.
For you guys. And we did the mama tag, and then we did on the farm. So yeah, we did
4,
5.
and then you add 5.
Yeah, 5 this week.
We've got 5 videos up this week, and a live stream now too. Awesome.
I know.
So thank you very much for all the support, everyone. I hope you like the extras. We've got lots and lots of really beautiful comments, hey. Especially on Mum's tag. There were some lovely comments in there. I've got to show Mum. We've got to get her out here so I can show her again.
Yes, don't forget to hit live chat on the chat option.
Live chat?
Yes, I have.
Awesome.
Yep. Colorado Martini, it's a feature channel this week also.
Right.
So they're in chat, their husband and wife.
I'll do a quick run through on the featured channels again. Every week we like to do 5 featured channels just to spread the support a little bit. This week we've got our old friend Dave from WKZZR Productions, Colorado Martini, Candy Koss, Memes Sweet Tea. I think Memes is in here too.
Yes, she was.
Awesome. And Mark Out Loud. So that's our 5 chosen featured channels for this week.
Yeah.
Their details and links will be in this when it goes up to
and Nightbot
video.
has them also.
And in the chat, Nightbot puts the links up. So if anyone wants to click on their link when Nightbot brings it up, race over there, make sure you subscribe, ring the bell, and when you get time, go back and watch a video and leave a comment for them.
Yeah.
That would be great to spread the support around because there's lots of awesome channels come here.
Oh, hi, Coping Alone.
Thanks, everyone.
Pickerick's in. Pickerick's last week.
Right. Pickerick smashed his record.
Pickerick, because Pickerick normally only gets 2 on the board. But now Pickerick has broken his record and he's got 6. So that's
6.
That's a record for Pickerick.
You raised the bar, Rick. That's hard to beat now.
And I've got a pussycat pen this week. My unicorn broke, so I went and got a pussycat pen.
This week it's cats versus dogs. Colette's got the cat questions and I've got the dog questions.
Yeah, you got them over there. Okay. So
and we might, seeing as how we're running a bit late, we're late because the server here at Telstra, the big phone company in Australia, everything was down for us here.
Yeah.
And we just couldn't get on, couldn't even message. So
I couldn't even ring. I couldn't.
Thanks for waiting, everyone. And we'll get stuck into the trivia now. And just a reminder, again, that those featured channels, their links are in Nightbot, and they will also be in the descriptions all week if anyone wants to check them out.
Pussycat Pen.
And one more thing. Thanks, everyone, for the prayers for John Jacobs for his dad.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. You're right.
I might memorize some of the questions.
Oh, you've got both. I did too.
No, because I'm going to put my dog on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Wild Man Chris. You got a $2 super chat.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Chris. Also, Wild Man Chris was one of our featured channels last week. If anyone wants to check him out, he's got a good gaming channel. Plays a lot of basketball, and he's also got a lovely young family.
Okie dokie. Okay, let's get to it. Tonight's trivia is cats versus dogs, or cats and dogs. So they're just general questions. They're not too tricky. We try and do it a broad spectrum of it so everybody can have fun and participate. We might have not good lighting in here. Number 1. What is the name of the cat that chases Tweety Pie? As I said, they're pretty simple.
The cat that chases Tweety Pie.
What is the name of the cat that chases Tweety Pie?
Is it Snagglepuss? No. Pink Panther?
No.
No? Leo the Lion?
No.
No? It is, of course, Sylvester. Heaps of right answers coming in.
Now, as always, we take the first 2 on our screen, so make sure that you're on live chat. And we have first on our screen Tony, Time, and Late Night with Nippy and Janie with Sylvester. And then just below that, we have Annie Confetti and then Eric. And then the list goes on with some awesome correct answers.
And there's Nightbot coming up with the links now. If you want to check out Colorado Martini, that's one of our featured channels. They're a lovely couple.
Thank you, House of 8. She says, you guys make me smile.
That's the whole plan. Excellent. Glad to hear it, House of 8. Thank you very much.
Okay, your question now with the puppy dog.
All right. This is a really easy one. It's going to be a quick one. Everyone get ready to type. It's only a 3-letter word. 3-letter word. I want, what trick is the most commonly taught to dogs?
Oh, I know this one. Oh no! Jen of all trades was dealing with children.
You see if I'm trained.
Sit. Yes, well trained. Yes, correct. We have Late Night Nippy with and Jamie with Sit and Tony's Time, and then just below Tony's Time, Gemini. Awesome. Well done.
Well done to all the right answers.
Number 3. As I said, they're pretty easy, and they're
later on we might throw in a harder one or two.
They're
we'd like to mix it up a bit.
Yeah. Number 3.
We don't just get a generic list off the internet. We make up our own list and we put our own questions in, and we find some, we make some up.
You look like the flying nun with the mask up, JJ says.
Sally Fields, the flying nun. I used to love that when I was little. I had a bit of a crush on her, actually. Sally Fields.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. I remember that. You told me when you were younger you had a crush on her.
Yeah.
Number 3. Which breed of cat does not have a tail? Which breed of cat does not have a tail? Hey, Greg, welcome in.
No tail?
Which breed of cat has no tail?
That's better.
Okay.
I can read again.
It's that one.
Yeah, that'll do. Either minx or manx, same thing.
Okay, so we've got coping and Gemini.
Well done.
Oh, I heard your
that was my belly.
Belly rumble then. So we've got
I need a
coping
Scooby
and
treat.
Gemini, and welcome in our Conklin.
Conklin, welcome in, mate. Been a while since we've seen our Conklin.
I'd love to come back as a cat. I really would.
Meow. On that video, Kitty was just loving it outside, stretching out. That's the perfect pictures of a cat.
You're up to number
4. What is the favourite dog breed of the Queen of England? So what sort of dogs does the Queen of England keep? Walkies. Come on, my precious. Let's go walkies in the palace garden.
Ooh.
Oh, no, missed a notification. We did have trouble getting on our Conklin. We had server issues here, and we were on a bit later than normal. All right, there's a few people got it.
Yeah.
Annie Confetti said lab. No, close, but it was a corgi.
So we have.
So the correct answer is corgi.
And we have Tony's Time and Victor Newman with corgi.
Congrats, Tony and Victor.
It's actually a Welsh corgi, but we'll accept corgi.
I don't know. Is there even any other sort? Welsh corgi, Scotland corgi, Irish corgi? No, I don't think so. Okay. All righty, your turn for a cat question.
Yep. Number 5. Who wrote the music for the musical Cats?
And I want his whole name, please. So that'll be 3 names. A-L-W. It doesn't matter if it's correct spelling, as long as I get the 3 names.
Slipping up. There we go.
So I want all 3 of his names, and it starts with A, and then an L, and then a W.
Annie Confetti just got predictive
Annie Confetti
text.
got predictive text, so we'll take that. Late Night with Janie and Nippy got Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yeah. Oh, look at all the correct answers.
I like that spelling correction. Andrew Lost Wedded. I love some of the corrections on autocorrect.
Hey, B now because I'm leaning down.
Oh, it's not autocorrect. It's predictive text. So, yeah, I love it.
So the correct answers was Andrew Lloyd Webber, and we had Annie Confetti and Late Night with Janie.
I've never seen Cats.
Okay, this is what happens. The first 2 correct on our screen get a point each, and then at the end of it, whoever has most points wins. So that's how we do it. But anybody has a chance to get on. It all depends on how quick you answer.
Hey, V-Stag, B Neil, Turbo Fish.
Who gets first on the board on our end. So you can always come back at the end of the live stream if you got any discrepancies. And
discrepancies, I like that new word.
And play along also and check where you come in at. But on our screen, we have to take what's on our screen.
Just because of the different servers and different connections and tiny bit of lag sometimes on other people's, it will come up a different order sometimes on other people's screens. We can only take what we see on our screen.
But just to get on the board is a huge effort. That's like we were saying at the beginning, Pickerick has broke his record. He's got 6. He used to only get 2 on the board.
Because it is really hard to get on. Because you've got a few people playing and then you've got different net speeds. So you're doing well to get on the board.
I go walk about for a bit and trivia goes to the cats and the dogs.
It's raining cats and dogs, hallelujah. Raining cats and dogs, how do you?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jen. She says, okay, thanks at JJ. Then I can't play. I'm seeing answers way before I even hear the questions on my end. Must be a delay. Well, hopefully you can still play along and have fun with us, Jen.
Little bit of lag. Sometimes if you refresh your screen, that'll get you back in line with the correct speed. If you've got a slow connection, there's not much that can be done. But sometimes if you just hit your refresh tab, or if you're on a mobile, just go out and come back in, and that'll start the stream up again and give you a little bit better speed. So if you want to try that at any time, make sure just to refresh.
Or just say, hang on, let me refresh. And we'll stop and
stop. Wait a minute,
quickly
Mr. Postman.
Okay, your turn for doggy one.
Number.
Hey, Positive, welcome in.
6. Positive. What a good name. I love that name. Positive. Roro. What? Oh, I nearly asked you a question. What type of dog was Nana in Peter Pan? So what breed of dog was she? Good reminder, Nightbot. Remember to take time for the simple joys. Wishing you an amazing day or night filled with love, luck and laughter.
We have many people that play along with their husbands or their partners and
have a little competition. Simon from Simon Watts Wildlife Presentations isn't in here at the moment, so he'll probably be playing along afterwards with his wife.
Yeah.
Good luck, Claire.
Okay, we have on the board Eric and Late Night with Nippy and Janie with a Saint Bernard, and then our Conklin. And then as it goes down, we have Saint Bernard by DK, Coping Alone, Pickerick, Tony's Time, Horse Girl Laura, Mimi Sweet Tea, Aussie Osgrid said a cattle dog.
And these channels and links you see in Nightbot are our featured channels this week, if anyone wants to check them out and spread the support around.
Awesome.
And time for a cat question.
A kitty cat one, yeah.
Meow.
Okay, I'm going to hold that out there.
Cat?
Who wrote The Cat in the Hat?
The Cat in the Hat.
Who wrote Cat in the Hat?
You should have got the photo of
when
you were a girl.
I forgot.
Colette's got a photo of when she was a little girl dressed up for a fancy dress ball, and she went as the Cat in the Hat. It was cool.
Yeah, my mum did the
big tall hat.
The tall hat, yes.
Really cute.
Okay.
I love Dr. Zeus.
All the correct answers up there.
As Dr. Zeus would say, you may as well be yourself. And
those who matter don't mind, and those that matter, no.
Those that matter don't mind,
and
those that mind don't matter.
That's correct. So Dr. Zeus is the correct answer. And we have on the board, first up, are Conklin and Eric. And then just below Eric is Late Night with Nippy and Janie and Gemini and Annie and Kathy. I could read the whole list.
And in this little greeny blue envelope, if anyone hasn't been here for trivia before, at half time, even if you don't win trivia, you still have a chance of winning, because there's a lucky number in here. And we'll tell you more about that at half time, but there's a chance for anyone to win just by guessing a number. Yeah,
so if you're not having any luck with getting on the board, you still got a chance to get something from the lucky number.
I love lucky numbers, heaps of fun.
Okay, your turn, babe.
Okay. Oh, I love this movie. This was one of my favourite movies when I was a kid.
You can tell the excitement in his voice.
I know. Number 8. What was the dog's name in Fox and the Hound? I love Fox and the Hound.
Awesome. The refresh helps, Jen. So.
Oh, excellent.
Yes, don't forget
and
to hit
if you do refresh, make sure if you refresh that you remember to hit live chat again.
Yeah.
Because when you refresh, it goes back to top chat and you'll miss some of the chat.
I missed the question.
The question was, in the movie Fox and the Hound, what was the hound's name?
Oh.
The fox was Todd. The Fox and the Hound.
I'm a hound dog.
Hi, my name's Todd. That was the fox. And then when the hound introduced himself,
my name's
and I'm a hound dog. Okay, we've got one correct answer, two correct answers. All right, his name was Copper.
My name's Copper.
And I'm a hound dog. My name's Todd. My name's Copper, and I'm a hound dog. Oh, I loved it. So cute.
Okay, number 9. Number 9.
It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog.
Okay, number 9. What is a female cat called?
Ooh.
Now, she can be called by 2 names.
There's 2. We'll take 2. We'll take either or.
So what is a female cat called?
I actually didn't know this, and I know a fair bit about cats and dogs, I thought. But I'd heard what males are called. That one's pretty easy. No.
Oh, Annie.
Oh, someone's got it. Oh, and, well, Annie said both. And coping alone. Hey, coping alone, welcome in. You snuck in there and I didn't see you.
So she can be known as a queen or a molly.
Queen or a molly.
And we had Annie Confetti with, she wrote in both, and we had coping alone with queen or so.
I was going to say what a male's called, but I stopped myself just in case it's a question later. I couldn't remember. But yeah, the female can be either called a molly or a queen.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the queen is unspayed and like more so for breeding. They call her a queen. And then a molly is any female cat.
Yeah, something interesting for you to learn, hey? Yeah.
I love learning stuff on the trivia when we put it together.
Hi, Grant. Nice to notice me.
Oh, of course, coping alone.
Okay, number 10, baby.
Number 10. Which TV series had a robot dog named Canine? So it was an English TV series. It's still running today. It's been running for about 60, 70 years, I think. It's a really long-running TV series. I think originally it was probably run on the BBC. And in it, he had a robot dog called Canine.
Hi, Alexander Smith. Welcome in.
A couple of people guessed the Jetsons. The Jetsons was, who was Elroy's dog? Astro.
Astro.
Yeah. Astro was in Jetsons.
I see one correct answer at the moment, 2 correct answers.
And Tim's World's got Doctor Who.
So it was Doctor Who.
Eric was first with Doctor Who.
No.
And then, yeah, right up here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Eric was right onto it really quick. So Eric got the first point. And then Conklin's with Doctor Who. And Tim's World was really close to getting a point. Came in third with Doctor Who.
Have to take me.
Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Doctor Who.
Doctor Whom.
Doctor Who. Doctor Whom?
Okay, another
Doctor Who, my dear. Doctor Who's on second. Dr. Watts on first.
Another kitty cat one. What do you call a group of cats?
So what is the collective noun for a group of cats? So you would have a herd of cows, a pack of dogs, or a what of cats?
Thank you, Green Eyes. She says,
she does have beautiful eyes.
Beautiful blue eyes.
Yeah.
Well done, Annie Confetti and Art Conklin.
I agree with you, Green Eyes. She's got lovely blue eyes. And she gets it from her mum. Her mum has got ice blue eyes. Her mum has got really very blue eyes. And Gus has also got them.
Yeah. And so a group of cats is called a clouder.
A clouder.
And we have, up the top, we have Annie Confetti and R. Conklin with clouder.
Well done. A few people got it, though.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Pride's a good guess because you get a pride of lions.
Oh, yeah.
Pride of lions is a group of big cats. Okay, what are we up to?
Number 12.
Oh, we're flying through these.
I know.
Flying through them. We're nearly at halftime already. When we do get to halftime, Collette will do a count of the tally and let you know what the scores are.
Yep.
But the score's just so we can give a little prize at the end for fun. It's mainly all about having fun. So we'll get to it with number 12, did you say?
Yes, number 12.
Okay.
Number 12? Number 12.
This is a cool one. This might be a little bit harder unless people know their dogs.
You're off screen, baby. There you go.
What common physical characteristic does the Chow Chow share? That's the type of dog, the Chow Chow. What does the Chow Chow share with giraffes, polar bears, and Jersey cattle?
Hey, Green Bay Wacky.
Hey, it's the Wacky. How you going, Green Bay? So what does the Chow Chow dog have that a giraffe, polar bears, and Jersey cattle all have?
Okay, on my screen, it's a bluey black tongue, so I'll take blue or black. So it's Late Night with Janie.
It's classed as blue, black, purple.
Alone.
I think in the breed books they call it blue, black, purple. So we'll take any of those three colours. Oh. How you going, Green Bay? Good to see you come in again, mate. He's made it. He must have texted himself.
Number 30.
I told Wacky yesterday about the masks we bought. You want to put yours on? I've got to show him.
Okay, hang on.
I've got to show Green Bay Wacky these masks we got.
There we go. Now, it makes it difficult to read chat.
They have got eyes on them, but they're covered with a little mesh. So I can see the screen, but I can't read text.
How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that doggy's for sale. There we go. I can see now.
Hey, Alexander.
Oh, no, my eye thingy booped through.
I don't know if I said hello to Tim's World. Hey, Tim.
Yeah, he popped in and grabbed a point earlier.
Hey, while we're having a quick chat and we're not asking questions, if anyone wants to hit your refresh button, they'll catch you up if you've got lag. So if you're on computer, the little circle with the arrow is your refresh tab, or you can hit F5. Or if you're on a mobile, just go out and come back in real quick and it'll refresh the live stream for you.
Hi, Shannon. Welcome.
Hey, Shannon's here.
I'm just fixing my mask.
Did yours break too?
Yeah.
Yeah, my little one broke, but I'm not going to try and fix it. I just stick it behind my glasses.
They said they like your woof woof. Okay, I can see now. There we go.
You want me to give the pug a Rottweiler bark?
Oh. Thank you, Wacky. Oh, yeah. The dog made himself cough. That was from licking my fur. You got a hairball.
Oh, it made my eyes water.
Okie dokie, we'll continue.
Okay, what question were we up to?
Number 13.
If anyone hasn't been for trivia before, it's dead easy. We ask the questions and everyone is welcome to jump in and try and guess. If you know it, type it in as fast as you can. You can guess. If you think you're fast enough, you can try and Google. We don't care how you come up with the answers as long as you're having fun. And then the first two correct answers on our screen, we'll give them a point each. And at the end of 30 questions, whoever's got the most points gets a package from Australia sent to them. Okay,
number 13. Which word, starting with K, is a group of kittens?
Oh, this is hard. I've never heard this one before.
Which word, starting with K, is a group of kittens called?
So just like a group of cats was called a clouder, what is a group of kittens?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good guess. A clan.
Yeah.
No, it's not a clan. It's not kits.
Oh, I see.
Not kip. Oh, a caboodle.
I see someone with the correct answer.
That's a cute caboodle you got there,
You're
Conklin.
a cute caboodle. And wacky.
A Kindle. That's right. I only ever knew Kindle as the little sticks you use to start a fire.
Yeah, so we have Annie Confetti and Green Bay Wacky with Kindle. So it's a group of kittens is called a Kindle.
Kindle.
They're called cute, exactly, Jen.
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when.
We'll get together then.
You know we'll have a good time then. Okay.
Number 14.
Number 14 already. We're racing through them. Well done, everyone who's been giving us correct answers too. Number 14. This is much better having our own questions each, eh?
I know, I worked hard.
You did.
I did work hard.
In amongst cutting out all the paws, she made all the paws for the back wall. And we go with question number 14. This will be the last dog question before half time. What breed of dog holds the record, that's the current record, for being the tallest in the world?
Oh, and his name is Freddie.
It is.
It is. Has Grant had his distemper shot?
Yeah, Conklins, I've got to watch distemper.
Read your question again.
Hey, what's your distemper? All right. What breed of dog holds the current record for being the tallest in the world? His name is Freddie.
And he was 40.75 inches tall.
You're going to have to go right back because the
I got it already.
So yeah, Great Dane, just like Diesel.
So Coping Alone got Great Dane along with Gemini Z Girl Great Dane.
From memory, when I was reading this, Freddie the Great Dane, that's the one that holds the record. When he stands on his back feet, he's 7 foot 5 inches tall.
Wow, that's crazy.
Massive, eh? Heaps taller than me. He's like more than a foot taller than me. He's even taller than Gus.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Okay, number 15. The song Memory comes from what stage musical?
Yeah, no, that was just standing normal was the record, 40 point whatever inches it was, JJ. And then standing up on his hind legs, he's like 7.5 feet. He's massive. What did you ask? What was your last question? Memory. The song Memory comes from what stage musical? Or what other musical is it going to be if it's about cats? So
it's Cats, and we have
Willy Wonka. Yeah, that's what I reckon, Green Bay. I remember that song from Willy Wonka.
Remember
when the cat fell in the chocolate river?
No.
Yeah, and he started singing memories like some chocolate in my ear.
No.
Don't remember that?
No, I don't. Okay, so we're at half time. I'll just do a quick tally.
Oompa loompa, what shall we do? We've got a Kindle of kittens for you. Oompa loompa, doompity-doo.
Okay, so far on the board we have Tony's Time with 3, Janie Late Night with Nippy and Janie on 6, Coping Alone with 4, Gemini Z Girl on 2, Victor Newman on 1, Annie Confetti on 6, Eric on 3, R. Conklin on 2, Mimi on 1, Tim's World on 1, and Green Backy on 1. And we're at half
Green
time.
Wacky.
Half time, so there's plenty of time to
half time, change sides.
Get on the board.
We should change sides at half time.
I have to grab the.
Now, for anyone who's new to the Simple Joys trivia, every half time we've got a lucky number inside this envelope. Before the stream, we pick a number between 1 and 100. We write it up, put it in the envelope, and then everyone gets a guess at it. So just guess one number at a time, but you can have more than one guess. You can guess a few times if you want. Keep guessing, and as soon as we see the correct number, we'll let you know.
Okay, so you can start guessing now.
And then whoever wins the lucky number prize gets a package sent to them from Australia. You want to show people what we're going to send?
I have to keep an eye on the screen at the moment.
Oh,
Whoa.
watch. I know what it is.
Are you watching?
Yeah.
Okay, so half time.
Now you've stopped it again.
Half time we'll get.
Okay, we'll show them after they guess it.
Oh.
Because it
now,
stopped.
Now I have to go back and have a look. Okay, I'll just have to have a quick look up.
Well, should put slow mode on for lucky number.
I can't just turn it on for a lucky number.
Okay, so the number is definitely between 1 and 100. It could be 1, it could be 100, or it could be anything in between. We still haven't seen Deep yet, baby.
No, I did message her. I'll just quickly look up to see if nobody said it while I was grabbing the other stuff.
Just double check that the lucky number hasn't already been typed in.
No, not yet. No, I'm coming back down.
Still haven't seen it yet. So lucky number is still up for grabs. All you have to do is guess a number. Just guess one number at a time. Keep putting numbers in, and as soon as we see the lucky number, we'll let you know who won it. Everyone's eligible. We'll send it anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter if you've won it before. You can guess as many times as you want. Oh, they're having trouble with it this week, babe.
I know.
Okay, I'll narrow it.
I see it.
I was just going to say I'll narrow it down for you.
I'll just check now. I have seen it, so I'll just check that it hasn't been set up further.
Okay. So we just seen it now, but we're checking that it wasn't done anywhere beforehand. Got to keep track of all these numbers.
I know.
Looks like the lucky number winner is DK.
DK with 35. If you grab me the envelope, I'll
Here's the
reveal
envelope.
it.
And I'll tell you why we chose 35.
So there's deep in the woods.
Hey!
So the lucky number was 35.
So Diesel is 5 years old. So in dog years, that's 35.
35.
So in dog years, Diesel is 35 years old, and that's why we chose lucky number 35.
Awesome.
If anyone hasn't seen Diesel before, he's in a lot of our videos. He's our Harlequin Great Dane, my beautiful big boy.
Okay, so now I will show. Put that in there. Oh, so trivia.
Lucky number
prize. We'll get a card, a little thing of Edgy Vegemite, a little koala holding a flag, and a love sticker. I might have to redesign different stickers too.
So these are one of our stickers we designed. Love.
Love, love.
All you need is love. Ra-da-da-da-da. All you need is love, love. And this is one of the cards we've designed. This is in our merchandise.
Yep.
Spread the joy. Pom, pom, pom. And this is one of our shirts too from merchandise. The Simple Joys. Take time for the Simple Joys.
Awesome. So that will be the half price time. I'll stick that over there now. And welcome in, Deep.
Yeah, where you been? Where's your late night, Deep?
Hey, we were late too.
I know, we had a lot of trouble getting on today.
Somebody loves the Beatles. Okay, where's the...
Ra-da-da-da-da. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. Love is all you need. All right, I've got to show Deep our new masks. I was wearing mine in the shopping centre, And when we were going down the escalator, I put it on, but Collette made me take it off.
Oh, because he was following. Can you still hear us clearly if we have these on? He was following these old people, and I was scared that if they turned
I wasn't following them on purpose. They were just in front of me.
I was scared that if they turned around, they'd fall over and get with a fright.
But I didn't put on the mask to try and scare them. They just happened to be in front of me.
So I kept on saying, Grant, they're old. They're old. So we had lots of fun with these in the shopping centre. When we were walking out of the shopping centre, the lady that checks your bags, because they've got bag checkers, she said, I saw you trying all the masks on over at the section. So she must have been watching it. I don't know whether you can see it. I might have to post it on my Twitter or my Facebook, but there's this other mask. Oh, I have to
find the giraffe one.
No.
Oh, the monkey.
The monkey mask. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it. Hang on. Yeah. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it, but I might have to post it. I don't know whether you can see it.
Angle your screen down a bit.
No,
Can you make it bigger?
No, I might have to just post it on my Twitter. No, it's not going to do it. But anyway,
freaky. Anyway, it's like a big chimpanzee showing all its
I'll
teeth.
post it on Twitter later on, and yeah, it's scary. He wants to go back and get it.
Monkeys scare me. Because their teeth, man, they'll eat you.
Yeah.
Monkey will just throw you around and smack you against the wall and eat you.
They must have been, Conklin, they must have been watching, going, and because like Gus was there too, and we had, Gus had the giraffe head on. And I was taking photos of Gus with the giraffe head. It was quite funny, actually.
Yeah, but it doesn't even have to be a gorilla. You know a gorilla's going to just throw you around. But orangutans, they're super strong. And even chimpanzees, they get really big and they'll just smash you.
Smash you, mate.
Smash you, mate.
That's your Aussie coming out.
Yeah, smash you, mate. I asked the monkey what he was doing and he said, don't pry, mate.
But you jumped out at somebody. You had a dog mask on.
I didn't jump out at him. I just walked out from an aisle quickly.
And they got
with the pug mask on. And
they went, oh, no, you went at them too. Oh, he's a treat to go shopping with. You want to do, okay, we'll do, just because we're at halftime, we'll do a quick feature channel shout out. WKCCR Productions. That's
our old mate Dave. We've known Dave for ages. He's a really nice bloke, got a red beard, and he used to do shower shout outs.
Yeah, he did.
Does his shout outs in the shower.
And Colorado Martini, they're a husband and wife couple. They do.
Where are they from?
Colorado. They do alcoholic beverages also. So they show you how to do
different cocktails and mix different drinks and make syrups and all cool stuff.
Yep. Candy Cos, she does Cosmos Play. She does makeup of Cosmos and that sort of thing. Mimi Sweet Tea.
Meme Sweet Tea is in here.
She's in here. And
so if you see Meme Sweet Tea in here, just type something, Meme. If you want to hit the dots beside Meme's name, race over, make sure you subscribe, ring the bell, and go back later and leave her a little comment. That'd be awesome.
And Mark Out Loud, he's a Disney channel. He does tours of Disney also.
Mark Out Loud. Woohoo!
Okay, that's done. I thought it was winter time down under. Has Collette who lost her mittens?
Ah. How does that go?
Oh man, I can't remember.
Somebody give us some words for three little kittens lost their mittens.
You just said it. Three little kittens lost their mittens, and they don't know where to find them.
So
leave it alone. No.
Leave them alone and they'll come home. No, that's Little Bo Peep.
No, I don't know that one. I don't know. Yeah, Disneyland.
Does he do tours of the different Disney worlds?
Yeah, he just goes and looks at them.
That's like Porky Pig. He vacates, but looks at them.
Does Disney stuff. Yeah, does Disney stuff. Sorry.
That's all, folks.
Stop. Hey, Boomer Rock, welcome.
Hey, Boomer. Hey, do you know Boomer is old school Aussie slang for kangaroos?
6 white boomers,
Snow white boomers.
Oh, you made my eyes water. Brought my friend Boomer over.
It's good to bring a friend. Is he the allocated driver, the sober driver? He'll get you home, Green Bay Wacky.
Okay, we might continue with the second half. Deep in the Woods, you've got plenty of time to catch up to Janie. Janie's sitting on 6.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, the Disney Trivia DK.
I know, that was last year sometime.
Yeah, we might have to do that again.
Yeah.
Because there's heaps of Disney. There's enough to do, a couple.
We've done space trivia also.
Yeah, we did space trivia, hey?
Yeah.
I lose track of all the ones we've done.
I know what next week's is too, but I'm not saying.
Well, if anyone's been paying attention, they'll know, because every 3 weeks we've done...
No, next week is something different. That's not the...
Oh, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the week after.
Oh, the week after.
He's not even up to date with it. So the Pro Board also is a playoff.
Well, yeah, will we show people the Pro Board before we start the second half?
The Pro Board is a playoff between Nippy and... between Janie and Deep in the Woods. Well, you nearly lost the S.
Oh, nearly lost Simon's S.
Okay.
So that's Simon Watts, Wild Presentations.
Yep.
Annie Confetti, Deep in the Woods, and Late Night with Janie and Nippy.
Okay.
Late Night with Nippy and Janie. I always forget what order it is.
Okay, now Janie and Deep have got...
They've actually won twice.
Yes, so the playoff is between them two, and whoever wins out of them gets a prize of a boomerang sent to them.
So that's what we call the Pro Board prize, and we do that every 6 to 8 weeks. Whoever's won the most in that time, just as a big extra prize. Because a lot of the times, if people win more than once, they'll pass the prize on to the next person in line.
That's correct.
So just to make sure, if people are winning a couple of times, they still get a good prize. That's what the Pro Board's for.
Yes. Yeah.
So the Pro Board will be an actual boomerang. So we get a much bigger, better prize for the Pro Board.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, it's all in fun, but we just like to keep it a little bit interesting for
more than anything, we like to send a little bit of Australia to you guys overseas and just have something to remember us by, and hopefully spread the joy and make a few smiles around the place.
You're welcome.
Hey, I wanted to know if Turbo Baby got her magnet with the horse on it yet.
Oh, that should be turning up too.
Yeah, if that isn't there, it'll be there any day.
And did Green Bay Wacky go to his post box?
Green Bay Wacky should be getting a big tube of Vegemite for his whole family. Well, just me, if you ever make it here, you've got to make sure you let us know so you can come for a visit and we'll have a barbecue. Our Conklin's has thrown his... Our Conklin's won the first Pro Board winners. So our Conklin is the proud winner of a Australian boomerang, but he keeps throwing it away.
Okay, yes,
and it keeps coming back.
Yes, she did get her little
awesome.
magnet. Awesome. Okay, very good.
Amber Kay got her Vegemite.
Yeah.
And in case you missed it at the start of the stream, Collette was saying she's done up a playlist. Anyone who does videos of when they get the little Australian package, or if they try Vegemite, anything like that, Colette's putting them all on a playlist, and we've been watching that back. It's awesome.
Conklin, you might have to redo yours if you've got it somewhere safe, so I can add it back into the playlist.
Yeah, rat bag.
Yeah, mister.
Yeah. Okay, let's get back into this second half, eh?
You're up to a puppy dog one.
Puppy dog, puppy dog. What's that? Boys are made of puppy dogs' tails, slugs and snails. Girls are made of sugar and spice and all things nice. Boys are made of slugs and snails on puppy dogs' tails. Where are we? Number 16. Okay, ready for second half. Good luck, everyone. Fingers on your buzzers. What breed of dog is Snoopy? What breed of dog is Snoopy?
He was the Red Baron.
Yeah, Snoopy from Peanuts with Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
This should be pretty easy. Most people would know what Snoopy is, surely. Yay! Straight away. Late Night with Nippy and Janie's got Beagle, and then R. Conklin with Beagle. Deep in the Woods with Beagle. DK, Green Eyes, Coping Alone, Horsehair, Green Bay. Heaps of people putting answers up. Well done, everyone.
Awesome. Okay, number 17. No, his was a puppy dog one. Now we have the kitty cat one. Cats and dogs. What type of big cat was Baby Puss in the Flintstones?
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. Have a yabba dabba do time, a dabba do time. We'll have a gay old time.
So what was the cat in the Flintstones?
What type of big cat was Baby Puss in the Flintstones?
Awesome.
All right. First in line was Victor Newman with Sabretooth, and then R. Conklin with Sabretooth Tiger.
Awesome. Well done.
Kim's World, Tiger, Late Night, Sabretooth Tiger. Heaps of right answers coming in.
Well done, everybody.
The old Sabretooth Tiger. This is the same.
Yeah, his name was Baby Puss.
Yeah, Baby Puss. The same as the tiger in Ice Age.
Yeah.
The kids' movie Ice Age. He was a saber-toothed tiger. What was his name?
Diego.
Diego, yeah.
Okay, your question. Number 18.
Number 18.
Yep.
The Chihuahua was named after a state in which country?
And they're known for shaking. We had a Chihuahua.
We had a teacup Chihuahua
It was
for a little while.
tiny one, and like the barbed wire fence.
No, not barbed wire, diamond wire.
Diamond wire fences were about that big, and it could
walk
fit through it.
And at the same time, we had a Rottweiler. We had a Rottweiler and a teacup Chihuahua.
And a cat attacked it.
The cat used to think it was a rat, I'm sure.
Yes, it did.
So the Rottweiler was all right with it, but the cat nearly killed it.
Yeah, had to grab it off the cat. So it was tiny.
And of course, the right answer for that was Mexico. Well done, all those right answers.
Excellent.
Even if you're not getting up on the board, just getting the right answers up is really good. So
it's up to me now.
The Chihuahua was named after a state in Mexico.
Yes, correct. Mimi says she has a teacup Chihuahua. That's so tiny.
Oh, who's got one?
Mimi's.
They are so tiny. They're really cute. And they're shaky. You've got to keep them warm.
Number 19. Complete the following saying. To grin like a what? To grin like a what?
Should I give them a clue?
No, it's easy.
A little clue?
No. Take care, Boomer.
Thanks, Boomer. Good to see you. To grin like a Cheshire cat. And that reference is from Alice in Wonderland.
I have to take the complete
we'll take the full answer, Cheshire cat.
So it was Late Night with Nippy and Janie, and I married Victor Newman with Cheshire cat. And all the other correct answers down further. Well done, everybody.
Because in Alice in Wonderland, the big cat his smile used to appear sometimes before the body, hey?
Laura, hang on. Laura wants to know who got the last question. Laura, you got it. Oh, no, actually, Late Night, Nippy and Jerry. Oh, yeah, and you. Laura, yes. So you got 1 point there. My nose has started to run.
Okay, another easy one. What breed of dog was Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. We went
Did you say ghost?
We went to a second-hand shop yesterday, and they had a Scooby-Doo cape, but it was a little bit too dear, so we didn't have.
Well, we'd already bought a couple of things, so. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We're willing and we're able. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We've got some fun to have now. You know we're gonna get the ghost. We're gonna get the moose. Boo.
Did you say Scooby Snacks?
Ruby? Did you say Ruby Snacks?
So it was a Great Dane.
He was a Great Dane. Just like my boy. All this talk of Great Danes, I think I'm going to have to get Diesel in here.
I did have Kitty in here, but he disappeared. Okay, number 21. I'm just reading up. Never thought about that before. Yes, a Great Dane. Number 21.
Sorry, just before we go on, there's lots of Great Danes in cartoons and animation and kid stuff. Astro, the Jetsons dog, he was based on a Great Dane. Marmaduke was based on a Great Dane. Scooby was based on a Great Dane. And Beverly Hills Chihuahua was based on a Great Dane.
It's not.
No, it doesn't.
It's not. Number 21. Who played Catwoman in Batman Returns? In the 1992. I had to add that in. Who played Catwoman in Batman Returns in 1992?
And just on a side note, we chose that Batman and that Catwoman because that was our first date Collette and I went on in 1992 to go and see Batman Returns at the cinema with Michael Keaton and Michelle Pfeiffer.
Well done.
So Michelle Pfeiffer was Catwoman in the 1992 Batman Returns.
So
later on, the movie Catwoman was done by Halle Berry.
Well done.
Uh-oh, he's changed sides.
So Michelle Pfeiffer.
Meow.
I'll be bigger than you. Ready?
Oh.
Hey, I can read through this.
Yeah, these are better.
It's a lot easier. Number 22, baby. It's a doggy one. Hey, Pickerick, welcome back. You'd be like the Exorcist. You nearly spun my head around. Oh, no. You're supposed to do it slow.
Get me an exorcist. You dag.
Now I just knotted my hair. Okay, number 22, baby.
Number 22. In The Wizard of Oz, what was the name of the dog? What was the dog's name in The Wizard of Oz? What was Dorothy's dog? I'll get you, my pretty.
Oh, it's all up there. Okay. We have Gemini Girl and Annie Confetti.
Gemini Girl. And I know I already said it, but in case anyone missed it, I really want to give a big thank you to all the beautiful comments we got on the videos this week. We put up extra videos. We put up like 4 videos this week, and we got so many awesome comments. I really want to thank everyone for watching and commenting.
Yeah.
So thank you very, very much. Lovely comments, and we just absolutely love getting the comments and reading what everyone has to think of them. So thank you, guys.
Yes, he was a terrier. Well done, Horse Girl Laura.
Yeah.
He was a terrier.
He was a specific sort of terrier. Can you remember?
No, I can't remember. But the in the original
Canine Terrier?
The original Wizard of Oz, the dog that played Toto was named Terry.
Terry the Terrier.
Terrier the Terrier.
No, Terry the Terrier.
Oh, the Cane Terrier.
Can, that's it, yeah. The Can Terrier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well
hey, Tony.
Yes.
Tony knows a Wizard of Oz trivia.
Very good.
You could do a whole trivia just on the Wizard of Oz.
You could.
Or Willy Wonka. We're open for suggestions too. If someone's got a theme they really would want to have us do for trivia, make sure you leave it in comments somewhere so we don't forget it. And we'd definitely take things into consideration.
Yeah. Because at
the very least, we could just throw a few bonus questions in.
Well, we were doing bonus questions, but we haven't done them in a while.
Well, not many people commented whether they wanted any.
Yeah.
So if you leave a special theme that you like, we can do bonus questions or even a whole trivia on it.
A language trivia. Ooh.
Language? No way. Late night Janie and Nippy.
I know. Janie's bilingual.
Bilingual?
Is that the word, bilingual?
Is she bi?
No, bilingual. She can speak many languages. I speak gibberish and English.
Yeah, the wizard would be fun. Did you do dinosaurs? No, we haven't ever done dinosaurs.
Do you think he saw us?
That's a blind dinosaur.
Yeah.
What do you call a blind dinosaur? Do you think he saw us? Bilingual. Okay. Now I'm okay. That makes more sense.
I can count to 10 in Indonesian, but that's
go on then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There you go.
Yeah. That's the extent of my different language. Hi, Draft Horse Diva, welcome.
Hey, Diva, welcome in. And Aylin, hey, Aylin, one of our Filipino friends.
Awesome, welcome. And
Wellen Moores. And, oh, no, Kathy was already in here.
Okay, people are saying Harry Potter, Wizard of Oz, different ones. Harry.
Well, when we go to, when this trivia goes to video, if you want to duck over and leave a comment of ideas for other trivias, do that so we've got them on record and we don't forget. Because sometimes we forget what we talk about in trivia. Collette does, I don't.
Oh, I write notes. I'm a writer. I write little notes on the side of things. I've got scribble everywhere. Okay, number 23. Weather trivia?
Whether or not we should do it.
I didn't think we were going to do it today.
What number are we up to?
Number 23.
Yours?
Mine.
Okay.
Mine.
If anyone missed it, we're doing cat and dog trivia. Colette's asking all the cat questions and I'm doing the dogs.
Okay, what is allurophobia? What is allurophobia?
You can type it in.
To do that, I'd have to get my keyboard. Hey, I know.
Oh, anyone I missed? What's allurophobia?
See, they all know anyway. You made me type it out.
Well,
it was up on the board already.
There's a good chance you're asking it, so it's going to be about cats, and it ends in phobia. It would have been funny if it was like fear of mice or something instead, wouldn't it? That's what we should have looked up. Fear of mice.
Okay, so we have Late Night with Nippy and Janie. And
you're on the air.
Coping alone.
Hello.
Allurophobia.
Number 24. What well-known breed of terrier was a playing piece in Monopoly? So it was a terrier, the little one, but what sort of terrier was a playing piece in Monopoly? So you could use the bathtub, the battleship, the wheelbarrow, the boot, or the little dog? Oh, close. It wasn't a Yorkie. They look like a Yorkie. Wasn't a fox.
And got Scottish
There
up
we
there.
go. He was a Scottish Terrier. That little lad, he just ran around the Monopoly board like you wouldn't believe now. He was just like he was chasing his tail all the time. Little Terrier was after a bit of haggis. Little bugger just come and took the haggis off my table. I had to shoo him away. Said, get away, Scottish Terrier, get away. That little dog was a little bugger.
So it was a Scottish Terrier.
He was a Scottish Terrier. That Scottish Terrier.
We got a tiny few drops the other day deep in the woods. Nothing, as you can see in some of the videos that we've put up, how dry it is. So just a couple of drops.
But if you live with me, just me, it's a fine line between funny and annoying.
Yeah. Yes, that was his Scottish accent.
That's my Scottish accent.
Yeah.
I come from the Highlands up where Nessie lives in the loch.
Hi, Tamal's Kitchen. Welcome.
I love me Scottish accent. I eat me haggis too. I love to drink me scotch. Yeah, that's what I do.
We'll have some, please, Laura. Send some. Box some up and send some out to us. Have to pump some water up the hill too.
Pump up the jam.
Number 25.
25.
What year was Hello Kitty introduced?
This surprised me.
Take care, JJ.
Thanks very much for joining us, JJ, and best of luck with your dad's PT or rehab. Hope that goes well and you can sort that out and he gets on the mend soon, mate. Really good to see you again. JJ is a long-time friend and supporter of the channel. It's through support like JJ's that we're able to give away prizes and send things all around the world. So thank you very much, JJ, and anyone who's ever bought our merchandise or donated in any way. It all goes back into the channel and we really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I see one correct answer. It was the year I was born. So I see one correct answer up there.
1200 BC.
Yes, I was born in 1200 BC. Conklin, yes. Conklin. And Annie Confetti got it with 74 up here. So 1974. 1974 was the correct answer.
I thought Hello, but probably didn't start seeing Hello Kitty in Australia till the 80s.
Mm.
But so I thought it was mid 80s. But anyway, it was more like mid 70s.
There's a woman that you go and call into, and she has a whole back wall full of Hello Kitties.
Yeah, if Eileen is still in here, Eileen, can you remember that woman's name? I was in there the other night.
I can't remember her name. I don't know. If it's, I think it's a girl. Oh, Coping Alone.
Coping Alone says you are young, Collette.
No, some days.
Yeah, we don't feel old yet. I'm getting there though. Starting to get a few more aches and pains than we ever had before. But yeah, we're just still not doing too bad. We're in our 40s.
Mm-hmm. You're 45 and I'm 44.
Yep. Okay, my question. What do you call a dog crossed with a Labrador Retriever and a poodle?
Okay, Gemini, it was a Scottish Terrier. So we were just taking Scottish.
Yeah, because I actually asked what sort of terrier.
Yeah.
So I was just after the word Scottish, and that was for the Monopoly piece. Yep.
Yeah.
And my next question is, if your dog has Labrador parents and poodle parents, what sort of dog is it? Hey, it's a Labradoodle.
It's a Labradoodle.
Hey, come and pat my Labradoodle.
Amy. Labradoodle.
Back in the day, being LA, that's either be called a mutt or a mongrel. Now they try and put fancy names on them. It's a Labradoodle.
So Janie and Annie.
Ringo Starr used to have one. Ringo Starr was always patting his Labradoodle.
Labradoodle.
Hey,
Labradoodle.
I'm Ringo Starr. I play my drums and I pat my Labradoodle. Oh, your sister had a golden doodle.
We had a lab cross retriever for a few years, and he was
retriever is a sort of lab.
No, but he was a lab cross retriever.
No, he wasn't. He was a Labrador retriever cross. His father was actually a Rottweiler.
Yeah, but he was the most beautiful dog we ever owned. Never ever get another one like
I know where you're getting confused. We had a Labrador cross Rottweiler, and we put him over a female retriever.
Yes. Yeah.
So he actually had Lab Roddy as a father, but none of the Roddy came through.
No.
And retriever mum, and he had a beautiful retriever coat, and he had the best nature.
He had a star on his chest, the mark of the star on his chest also.
Max. I mean, we've had a lot of dogs. We've always had dogs.
Yeah.
And he was probably our best dog, hey? He was just beautiful.
Never ever get another dog like him.
You know, there's always that one special dog that just stands out even more than all your other loved ones. You love all your dogs, but he was just special.
We've had many dogs. Our first dog that we had was Zeus.
Zeus the Roddy.
A Rottweiler. Then we had Hercules. He was a silly dog. And then we had Max. And then...
Well, Hercules was Max's dad.
Yeah. And then we had Job and Jess.
Cattle dogs.
And
we've still got Jess.
Yep. And then we've got Lily, Bella, and Diesel. So we've had lots of dogs.
Hey, that reminds me too, if any of you guys want to put pictures of your dogs or cats up on Twitter, Collette put a tweet up about the trivia. And if you want to put pictures of your dogs or cats up, I'd love to see them. I love seeing all the different dogs and cats people have got. Roddy, whose question?
Mine.
Yours.
Okay. No.
I didn't know this one at all. This might be hard unless people are Harry Potter fans.
Number 27. Name the pet cat of Hermione Granger in Harry Potter books.
Hermione?
So what was the cat in Harry Potter that belonged to Hermione Granger?
I can see why people think this is a cat, but it's a pug. See?
A pug. So this is a Harry Potter question for you guys.
Yo, I'm living the pug's life.
Oh, Kathy. See, you thought that would be hard, but it wouldn't be for people that are into Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So Kathy and Victor.
Crookshanks. So the correct answer was Crookshanks. That was Hermione's cat.
Well done.
Now, which breed of dog is known as the poor man's racehorse? Me personally, I would guess this wrong. So I'm expecting to see a few wrong answers in amongst right answers here. So what is known as the poor man's racehorse? What sort of dog? Oh, someone's got it first up. Yeah, I thought it was greyhound, but it's actually the smaller version of the greyhound. So you get greyhounds and then a bit smaller. They use them for racing too, but they're not greyhounds. There we go.
So it's a whippet.
A whippet.
And we
whip it good.
Any confetti.
Down. When you race a dog, you must whip it. Whip it. Whip it good. Down, down, down. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. When your dog is on a track, it's a whippet. Yeah, they're all in the same group of dogs. I forget there's a specific sort of hound. I think it starts with S. But in that group, there's greyhounds, Italian greyhounds, whippets, and Afghans.
Number 29.
Well done, all those people who said whippet, and commiserations to all those people who said greyhound, because that's very close.
What deformity do blue-eyed white cats often suffer from?
So if you've got a white cat with blue eyes, it's more likely to get this.
We had one of these cats. It was pure white with blue eyes, and her name was Princess Sarah.
Dachshund racing would be cool, Conklin.
Just gonna do this first.
White cats are also more susceptible to sunburn. They get cancer of the ear from sun cancer.
So it was coping alone.
But specifically, blue-eyed white cats are more prone to be deaf.
Yeah. We had a deaf cat. Her name was Princess Sarah, and she was the cutest.
Princess Sarah.
She was the cutest little thing, but she absolutely adored Grant. I was in bed
She was obsessed with me.
I was in bed one day, and she peed on the bed with me in it, and it's just like.
The way she used to act, it was really like she was jealous of Collette.
She was. She didn't like me at all.
Because she's just all over me all the time. She absolutely loved me, but really had something against Collette.
Yeah. And she was terrible to me. So, yes.
Oh, that'd be awesome, Laura. I really do want to see some pictures of people's babies. All the different fur babies.
She was marking her spot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was like.
Yeah. And like he'd go to the toilet and she'd be in there with him. And
if I was on the toilet, she would come and jump in my pants and my underwear while I was on the toilet. And she just couldn't get enough of me. She was always rubbing against me and trying to snuggle.
Hey, sis.
Hey, Sandra.
Meow, meow, meow.
I want to show Sandra the new mask. Whose question is it? Oh, there's only one question left.
We'll do a quick one.
Okay, well, I'll do the last question.
No, put your head on first.
Okay. There's only one question left, everyone.
Meow, 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 meow.
Okay, if I did miss anyone coming in, thank you very much for joining us and welcome in. And the last question is, what is the name of the Australian wild dog?
Conklin said, my cat would jump into my pants when I sat on the toilet. Weird cat.
Yeah, that cat used to do that with me all the time. So that last question, question number 30, is what is the name of Australia's wild dog? So we don't have wolves, we have these. So these are, well, they say millions or thousands of years ago they originally came from Asia when it was all one continent. So there's a little bit of a discrepancy whether they call them natives, but to me they're a native wild dog.
Yep, so that's a dingo.
Yep, dingo. A dingo took my baby.
So I'll do a quick tally.
Oh, sorry.
What, babe?
I've got to remember to talk slow. What is Australia's wild dog? The dingo. I forget I've even got an accent. Australian war dog. No, it's the koalas that bear arms.
My ding-a-ling, won't you play with my ding-a-ling? Okay, so I'll do a quick tally.
Wild. Australian dogs gone wild.
Yeah, sometimes his accent is a little bit hard to understand.
Mate. I normally try and fix it right up so you don't have to listen to this bloody Australian accent, mate.
I don't know. Can you understand our accent or my accent or?
Well, they must. They answer most of the questions.
Yeah.
I usually, when I'm asking questions especially, I try and slow down and talk a bit slower. But I might have been a bit excited because it was the last question.
Yeah.
What's the name of the Australian wild dog? Thanks, Sandra. I'm glad you like them. I put a lot of work into that. I stuck a couple up. Collette did most of it.
Faron and I worked on it together. Faron's my little helper.
Yeah, what accent? That's right, B. Neil. There's no accent around here. I sound like everyone else.
Oh, some Aussie accents are a little bit gruffer. You can do a gruff one.
A gruff one, a billy goat gruff.
No, a gruffer. It's a little bit gruffer.
I live under a bridge. I find if I talk out the side of my mouth, I sound a lot more like an Aussie.
At the side of your mouth?
Yeah, not out the side of me nose. Okay, Shannon, thank you very much for coming in, mate.
No, Shannon, I think Pickerick's going too. I think he said.
Did he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm missing text.
I haven't finished the tallies yet.
Colette's doing the tally. I'm going to have a quick look at Pickerick. Did he beat his record?
No. No. So he still holds his own record. I'm talking too, so it's taking a little bit longer.
I feel a bit sad that the Deep in the Woods and Late Night with Nippy and Janie contest didn't get a full session.
No, but it threw us out too. Us not being able to get on at the right time.
You saw Crocodile Dundee 3 times. That probably helped. I've watched it a few times. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Oh, I'm getting there.
He was only 19. Hey, if you guys ever want to hear a really good old Australian song by Redgum, it was called I Was Only 19, and it was about Vietnam, the Vietnam War. I think you'd like it, especially our Conklin. If you ever want to Google that, see if you can get it up on Google. I've got it on CD.
Okay, jerky.
I was only 19.
Thanks, Green Eyes. Okay, score tallies are. And then we'll...
Oh, don't be like that, Deep in the Woods. You are awesome at trivia. You've cleaned up at trivia a few times. It would have been a really close competition.
I know. I'm sorry that we were delayed. Okay, I'll do the tallies and then we'll work it out from there. We've got Draft Horse Stealer on 1, Kathy on 1, DK on 1, I'm Married on 1, Laura Horse Girl on 2, Green Bay Wacky on 1, Tim's World on 1, Mimi Sweet Tea on 1, R Conklin on 5, Eric on 3, Victor Newman on 3, Gemini Z Girl on 4, Coping Alone on 6, Tony, Tony's Time on 3, and we have Any Confetti on 13, Janie on 13, and Deep in the Woods on 3. So we have a tie. A tie.
A tie for 13.
And then that means Janie won over Deep in the Woods. But I feel bad because Deep in the Woods came in late.
Janie did say up here, where grab Janie's comment back down, just here. Thanks, Deep. It wasn't really a fair thing. We should wait till next week if they want to.
Okay, you want to do playoff next week?
Because I'd like to see that.
Yeah. Okay, we'll wait till next week and we'll be right on time.
Well, we can't help it if the server's not up.
No, okay.
So we can't guarantee it, but we would definitely be here trying.
If you guys want to do that, we'll do the playoff next week.
You're very welcome. I'm Married Victor Newman. Okay. Always a pleasure to see you. Thanks for having fun with us.
Okay, so it will be a tie between Janie and Annie.
Only if you're sure, Janie.
Okay, we'll do playoff next week.
Deep in the Woods are saying, no, too bad.
2 against 1. So playoff next week for the Pro Board prize winner.
It's all in fun.
Yeah. And then
it's not a serious competition.
Okay, and then Janie's saying no need to send me a prize out this week.
So that would make Annie.
Annie confetti.
Thank you very much, Janie. That's very lovely of you.
So we have Annie confetti and then DK for the lucky number. Because
we could have tried to do a tiebreaker, but I really like how people are generous, and if they've won before, they pass it down to the next one. So thank you very much for that. It's really in the spirit of the game.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Awesome. So that was our cat dog trivia.
Cat dog.
My hair looks like
cat dog. Alone in the world was a little cat dog.
And Annie saying, you can pass my prize on to
who had 6?
Coping Alone. So it will go to Coping Alone. If you're sure.
Are you sure? Because you haven't won in a while, Annie Confetti. We don't mind sending it.
Oh, Coping Alone. Thank you.
Thank you, Coping Alone.
Okay, so it gets...
So only if you're sure. So Janie passed it on, which went to Annie Confetti.
And then
Annie Confetti says, yes, please pass it to Coping. Okay, so Coping, you get this week's package. And who won the lucky number?
DK.
DK
won the lucky number.
Right.
So Coping Alone just has to message me via Twitter or Facebook to get her address.
Or YouTube message.
Yeah.
Awesome. We have got Simple Joy's YouTube, Simple Joy's Twitter, and Simple Joy's Facebook.
Yeah. Everybody needs some Vegemite. You get a Vegemite. You get a Vegemite.
Puts a rose in every cheek.
Awesome. So I'll just write this down here. So
I can try and sing some of the real old vintage Vegemite ads. How's it go, Vegemite kids? No, there's Weet-Bix kids.
You just said I can. And
we all adore our Vegemite. We all love our Vegemite. It puts a rose on every cheek. Vegemite. Make it part of your daily breakfast routine.
Awesome. Night, sis. We'll talk to you later, sis.
Thanks, Sandra.
Thank you, all my trivia buddies.
How you been going over there, Janie? We haven't caught late night the last few nights.
Oh, we've sort of been a little bit busy.
Yeah,
too.
We've been shopping, and we went to Ipswich, and we've got some things for trivia, and we've also had my nephew in hospital, and we've had back and forwards with Gus to work. So there's been a few things on, and I haven't caught all the people that I normally do.
It's been good. Laid back, no drama, thankfully. Excellent. Awesome.
That's the way.
That's my sort of chat.
Okay, so what do you reckon, you guys? Who won out of cats and dogs?
The cats, of course.
No, dogs.
No, cats.
Dogs.
Cats.
Type in dogs.
Cats.
No,
cats.
dogs.
Cats.
Dogs.
Me.
Dogs.
Me.
Me.
The kitty cats won.
No, dogs.
Kitty cat.
Dogs are man's best friend.
Kitty cats are nobody's Cats.
No, dogs.
I grew up with cats. And we had...
What, like in the jungle?
Horse one.
Oh, the horse one. It wasn't cats or dogs. It was a horse. Oh, hello, kitty.
Oh, hello, kitty. It's impossible to choose. It is. Yeah, I grew up... Oh, the camera's going funny again.
Yeah, when's the last time you saw a cat in the snow in the mountains with a rum around its neck rescuing someone in an avalanche?
Oh, Green Eyes is saying, who's that? Come here. You'll have to bend down. This is our eldest.
That's our tall boy.
Hello.
He's 23. He's our eldest boy.
When you say it like that, it makes me feel old.
Well, you are getting older.
Hey, Gus.
Yeah.
You mind doing a coffee? Hey, Buff, look. Today's trivia proudly brought to you by the Simple Joys Coffee Cup.
Green Eye says, oh, wow, cute.
Makes every beverage 10% tastier.
And yes, please.
How old are you, Green Eyes?
We got 4 boys. We got 23, 19, 14, and 12.
You know, after all this time on YouTube, one of my favourite videos is still that one with Gus with the geese.
Oh, me and him out the front.
Yeah. Older than me, or older than Gus? Older than me, I think.
Don't forget to tip your waiter. He's let all the cold air in too.
He always leaves the door open. Yeah, Green Eyes, to get back to that, he is cute. All our boys are good looking. Our second eldest, the one under Gus, Griffin, he's our only redhead. We got one redhead out of the 4 boys. And he's always had real soft, it's not dark red, it's like a real soft ginger.
Yeah. Yeah. She says, I have a daughter that's 27 though.
Yeah.
Yes, Green Eyes. I've seen Green Eyes.
Green Eyes has been around.
Yeah.
And then we had a little bit of a break after the 2 oldest ones.
Oh,
thank you, Janie. Really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that's amazing. Thank you.
We had a break before. We had the 2 oldest, and then we had, because I had complications with
I thought you were going to say you had compliment. I don't remember that.
I had complications when we were having kids. So I had the first 2, and I wasn't going to go back for any more. And then
that's a good idea, DK. Sorry, I'll bring it up after you finished.
Yeah. So then we had Fisher, and then I wanted and then I wanted a friend for Fisher, so then we had Faron. So that's why we got the 2 oldest ones and the 2 younger ones. Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah, we went through a fair bit of trouble just getting 4 boys. We were very lucky to get 4. We had 2 miscarriages first. We lost 2, and then with Gus, they told me I could, when she went into emergency surgery, and they said I could quite possibly lose the baby, and I might even lose Collette. So that was really scary. And then same complications with Griffin. And they had the same with the little boys, but by then we were expecting it, and the hospital knew how to prepare and what to expect. So it got a little bit easier with the last 2.
Well, with Gus, I had what they call a placenta abruption. So the placenta pulls away from the wall too quick, and it cuts off the oxygen to the baby and the food supply to the baby, and then internal bleeding. So, yeah.
So very bad news for the baby, and also leads to complications to the mother.
Yeah.
So poor Gus, Collette lost a lot of blood. She was white as a ghost. She was as pale as the white sheet she was laying on. So I got to do all the first feeds and the first baths and everything with Gussie.
Hey, welcome in, Fishing. Yes, it is live.
Hey,
welcome.
Fishing 85. Yeah, still live, mate. Welcome in. We have finished the trivia questions. But we're still having a chat,
and we're waiting on a coffee. Our waitress, our waiter, our waiter is a bit slow.
We'll see if our waiter comes back as a horse or a cat or just a normal 22-year-old boy.
9 years for me to have my son. I had miscarriages and a stillborn. Sorry, Green Eyes. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we definitely know what it's like, Green Eyes. So we feel ya.
So welcome in, Fishing. Yes, we're still live. Yes, we have all boys.
Even harder for a stillborn because you go full term. And my mum actually had stillborn and also miscarried as well. So my mum lost a couple too. She wasn't supposed to have me, actually.
He needs the door open for him.
I was an accident, if you want to call it that, or just not planned. The doctors told her she shouldn't have any more. My mum, that is. So my mum was supposed to stop after 2, but she ended up falling pregnant with me.
Thanks, DK.
Thanks, Gussie.
Yay, thank you. Got a
But
coffee.
as it turns out, she didn't have problems with me. I was pretty easy as a baby.
Hi,
don't be
collection.
sad. Deep in the woods, it's part of life.
Yeah.
It happens so much. It's really very common. Just a lot of people don't talk about it.
Yeah, and
Well, she always said that to me deep in the woods. She said she had me for a reason. I lit up a life a little bit afterwards because I was the last one left at home too, because my older brother and sister left, and it was just me.
I like the name Gus. Gus is my favourite character from Cinderella.
The mouse, wasn't it? In Cinderella, Gus the mouse.
I'm not sure.
I had that name picked out, Janie. I always wanted my first son, to be Gus. I always knew I was going to have boys. I had that picked out from when I was about 12, 13-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
When I was little, there used to be a book, Gus the Ghost.
We still got it too somewhere.
Yeah, Gus the Ghost. I love that book. And also, I just love the number 3. I love 3-letter names.
Yeah, I got to pick Gus's middle name. Gus is Gus Ashton. So I got to pick the Ashton for his middle name. And then we got Griffin.
Thanks, Gus.
I've got an itchy nose. Got Griffin. I got to pick Griffin, and Griffin
and I picked his middle name.
Griffin Thomas. And then Fisher. It was a joint pick, but I was laying in bed one night and I thought,
Yeah, I'd said to Collette I wanted a Bible name, but something different.
Yeah.
And she said, "How about Fisher? Fisher of Men."
Fisher of Men, because we were on a
that's perfect.
We were on a spiritual walk at that time. We had a change because, like, we
turned our lives around at that time. We broke a lot of bad habits and addictions.
Yeah.
And we read the Bible nearly every night for a year. And at that point, I really wanted, because the big turnaround in our life, and I wanted our son to reflect that.
Yeah.
So I got to choose his middle name, and I chose Trinity.
Yeah, so he's Fisher Trinity. He was our turnaround baby.
Yeah.
And then Faron is Faron Cassidy. So
Faron was named after the country singer Faron Young.
Yeah.
I love country music. He was known as the singing sheriff.
And your brother said something about Butch Cassidy. So
yeah. Well, my brother was in prison at the time, and he said to me, "Oh, you're going to name him after me?" And I said, "No way." And he said, "Oh, how about his middle name?" And I said, "All right, I'll call him Cassidy." Cassidy was a criminal.
So we got Faron Cassidy.
Faron Cassidy. I just love that name, Cassidy. But at the time, I made a joke of it with my brother.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's all the boys. And if we were ever going to have a girl, we were going to call her Serene. So, but we didn't get to have a girl. No. They finally adopted a baby. Tony's time said her sister had several miscarriages and finally adopted a baby boy. 9 years later, she was surprised and had a baby boy. They're both, oh, wow, that's awesome. My auntie did similar also. She couldn't fall straight away, and then they adopted an Asian baby.
Yeah.
And then she went on to have 2 babies after that of her own.
And they were so different. They were like very pale skin, like white skin and red hair, the other 2.
Faron is spelled, I was just checking that my keyboard was on.
Faron.
Faron. Faron.
You probably heard some Faron Young songs if you don't know his name, but you might just know the songs. I'm just trying to remember, probably his most famous one was Hello Walls and 4 in the Morning.
4 in the morning.
And what's more, the dawning just woke up the warning in me. Wishing I'd never met her, knowing if I'd forget her, how much better off she would be. But it's 4 in the morning, and what's more, the dawning just woke up the warning in me. Hello, walls, dum-ba-dum, bum-ba-dum. How'd things go for you today?
Yes, Faron Young. Yes.
Yeah, I love Faron young.
Oh, this is my shirt that I got yesterday. Isn't that pretty? Gus won a voucher for a woman's dress shop with a competition he was in a couple of weeks ago, and he passed the voucher on to me, so I got to get myself 2 shirts. And Gus won a gaming competition on the weekend also.
I actually took him for a drive nearly an hour away to this little shop that was having a gaming competition. So you just paid $10 entry and you got to go in the competition. They were playing Tekken 7, I think. One of the latest Tekkens anyway.
Yeah.
So Tekken is a fighting game against each other. So they had to have rounds and play off against each other and then come down to finals, and Gus won the whole thing.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. I love watching it.
He's been lucky this year.
Fisher also went in it. He didn't make it to the finals, but he did all right.
They're going to go and do it in because like every month they hold a different gaming competition, and like it's out near where Gus works, so they have to go for a long drive. And yeah, it was good. They're going to go and do it again.
I was really proud too. He loved it.
Yeah, and like it was studying like.
He was such a gracious winner too. He was shaking everyone's hand, and he's really good sport about it.
What did the guy say?
The guy he beat
was
one trick pony, he reckons, because he beat him with the same character that he used on other people.
Yeah, the guy was a little bit narky towards him.
But no, he's still nice. So I had to bite my tongue to stay out of it.
Welcome back, Annie Confetti.
They're only young.
But not next month, not this month, because today's the 1st of August. Not next month, but not this month, but next month.
Not next month, but the month.
But I finally spat it out. They're going to do Street Fighter.
He won a store voucher for $60.
$60 store voucher.
So he can spend $60 in the store anytime he wants.
Yeah.
So he got a little voucher given to him like a check, and that was just for store credit.
Which he has to cash in this month too. Yeah,
it lasts a month.
Yeah.
So it's got all gaming stuff in there and pop figures and stuff like that. It's called Toy Whiz.
Toy Whiz.
Yeah.
There's a photo of him accepting it. I might grab that and post that on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people can see. Yeah. Because I'll write myself a note.
He wasn't expecting to win. He was all the way into it. He's saying, I just want to do it for the fun and the experience, because he's always wanted to enter some sort of competition. He loves his games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gus is really good with pop culture and anime, games, movies, all that sort of stuff. He's always been right into it.
Gus used to write stories too. He when he was in year 7, he got a what's it called?
Scholarship.
A scholarship for literacy. So he got when he was going into year 8, which is junior high, they gave him a scholarship. So he got all his books and all his uniforms for free for the scholarship. So that was awesome. So he won that through the school.
Annie Confetti said, do you feel like you go to more mum and pop shops or big chain stores? Both, really. Because we're out in the country a little bit and further away from the cities, we do get to go to quite a few mum and pop type shops and family owned ones.
Yeah.
But when we go to the city, it's more chain stores. So we get to do a bit of both. But in Australia, it's probably nearly the big majority of people would do chain stores.
I miss going grocery food shopping, because Grant does all my groceries because he's out there. He takes Gus to work.
Well, I never used to. It's just since I've been taking Gus to work. Where Gus works, in that same shopping centre, there's a big grocery store, Coles. And so I do the shopping now because I've got to sit around and wait for Gus anyway.
But I miss my food shopping because he does it all.
You're taking notes?
Yeah, I'm doing notes.
That's what I was going to say before about who said about famous families.
I forget who said it, but I wrote it down.
Someone mentioned famous families would be a good trivia.
Yeah,
that would be
a good trivia.
It could be like the Brady Bunch, the Addams family.
Yeah, or like
the Jetsons,
JFK family.
Yeah. Married with Children.
That's
I'm thinking TV series.
I'm thinking real.
Real? The royal family?
The Kardashians.
Oh, please. Oh, I detest all them shows. I hate plastic.
He does. He
Yeah.
He doesn't do plastic well.
I don't like implants. I don't like injections. You don't need any of that stuff.
No.
The human body is fine. No need to add stuff to it.
Yeah, families would be a good one.
I mean, if people have it done and it makes them happy, fair enough. But there's no need to.
The Bundys are a real family. Love, married with children.
Love and marriage, love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other.
Try.
Try to separate them, it's an illusion. Try, and you will only come ba-ba-da-bum
To this conclusion.
Love and marriage.
Love and marriage.
It's an institute you can't disparage. Ask the local gentry, and they will say it's elementary.
The daughter was so cute, says our
Oh,
comment.
Christina Applegate. Yeah.
Oh, I love the 70s show. Love the 70s show.
I like the young woman in the 70s show. Red. What was her name? It was his neighbour anyway.
I had a mind blank. I can't think at the moment because I've got running through these.
I know they nicknamed her Red.
Donna.
Yes, Donna. Kitty was the mother. She was funny. Her voice made you laugh.
Royalty. Oh, Robin Hood.
That's a good trivia theme. Families.
Yeah. Well, I might change. I don't know. I don't know whether I want to give a heads up on what we choose until the last minute. So I don't know.
I remember now what you were going to do.
Yeah. So I've got a few things rattling around in my brain that we might either do or we might choose something from the list. Because I don't start working on it until about Friday, Saturday. Because I like to have a bit of a break. But yeah. So we might I don't know. I'll just have to wait and see.
We had heaps of familiar names calling today.
I know, it was awesome.
It was a really busy night. That was good.
Save it. Yeah. See, I like Grant does give drop some hints.
I drop some hints when I'm in chats.
Normally because remember it's Wednesday for us. So he normally drops a couple of hints on the Sunday when you go around to different chats. Yeah. So and then I do that add up.
Because I can't some days if Gus has got work off, then I spend a lot more time on the computer and I'll get around to a few more chats and visit people. Oh yeah, we watched all the episodes of Scrubs. We watched all them seasons.
Mm-hmm. There was another one you watched also. We watched all the 70s and we watched all How I Met Your Mother. Yeah. And got a lot.
How I Met Your Mother was funny. I didn't like it for a long time and then it grew on me. I like Barney in How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah. Isn't Netflix wonderful that you can just go and watch
Annie Confetti, that card trivia, that ties into the sort of trivia. It was just part of the trivia of what she was thinking for a theme.
See, he drops hints.
I can't help it. I'm that good with secrets.
He drops hints. Have you met Grant? That's from How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah. General knowledge.
I'm hungry.
Hungry?
Mm.
Well, it's about lunchtime, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And I haven't had breakfast, so we might end it there.
No. know. I'm loving chatting with everyone.
Okay, we'll stay.
How about some Vegemite on toast?
Okay, I'll go and do some Vegemite on toast.
Okay. I don't know whether I'll be able to talk without you.
Yes, you can. Keep him entertained.
It's weird when she goes because they're so used to bouncing off each other.
I normally find something to read.
Find something to read. Actually, I might go over featured channels again because they're still coming up on Nightbot. Our featured channels this week were WKZZR Productions. That's our old friend Dave. Make sure you check him out. Colorado Martini, another beautiful couple, husband and wife. Candy Cos does the dressing up in costumes. Memes Sweet Tea, another regular that we absolutely love. Memes Sweet Tea has left some beautiful comments on our videos this week too. And Mark Out Loud. Do yourself a favor, check out those channels. Who was a nurse and a druggie? She was a nurse and a druggie. Oh, Kitty, you must be talking about. Famous duos would be good. Yeah, we have done so many trivias already, and there's just so many more. There's never, ever going to be a lack of ideas for trivia, hey? You back already?
No, I brought somebody with me.
Did you bring? Ah, I know who you brought.
That's it.
The star of the show.
There we go. You're being a good boy. Good boy. He greeted me in the kitchen. There you go. Say hello to everybody. Look. Look. Sit.
You're going to hop up on the desk.
Okay, down. Down. Good boy. Come here. Sit. Good boy.
Yeah, my boy.
There we go. Good boy. Oh, go on. Oh,
And
go on.
shake hands.
Shake. Good boy. Okay. Out, let me out. Let me out.
Hey, beautiful boy. Isn't he gorgeous? You should hear him when he lays with me. When he lays down, he moans and groans like an old man. Arrgh. Diesel makes my day. Yeah, he's so lovable. He's got a really big heart. And when I come home, or sometimes even when I just walk out the back door, if he hasn't seen me in an hour, he jumps around and dances and runs back and forwards and grabs his toy. Trivia tonight brought to you by Purina Dog Chow. Remember to spay and neuter your pets. Be a responsible pet owner. Thanks for watching Tuesday Trivia. House, yeah, I used to love House. It was really interesting, eh? And he was a good character. What else did he play? Was he a Doctor Who? He has done a couple of things, that actor. I can't even remember his name now, that actor that plays House. Gus would know it. Oh, who played House? Hugh Laurie.
Yeah, Hugh Laurie.
Was he a doctor?
No, but they always wanted him to be.
They wanted him to be, but he didn't do it.
Yeah, he was offered before Capaldi, but he turned it down.
Okay. Now he's telling me all the history of Doctor Who's behind the closed door. I'll just make sure I haven't missed anything in chat. Love the tail. Yeah, you always hear his tail against the wall when he comes in here because there's not much room, and he just bangs it, that tail. You know it when he gets you. Frasier, I never really got into Frasier. I watched a little bit of it here and there, but not regularly. Crane, Frasier Crane. Grey's Anatomy I've never watched. Famous duos, Batman and Robin. Batman. You know what show I really don't like? It annoys me. I can't watch it at all. Two Broke Girls. That one with the two waitresses, the dark-haired and the blonde, and I'm sure it's called Two Broke Girls. I just can't handle that series. I've watched 2 minutes of it and it just turns my guts. I just don't like them. Diva, I love the 70s Doctor Who. Yeah, Tom Baker was one of the doctors in the 70s. Yeah, it's an American sitcom, Two Broke Girls. They're two waitresses. They wear like a yellow and white outfit, and they're trying to save up money for something, and they're working at a little cafe. Horsehair, Laura, love the live stream and trivia. I've got to go, and we'll talk to you later. Night, you all, and hope that you and Collette have a wonderful Wednesday. Thank you very much, Laura. We love having you with us, as always, and I'll pass it on to Collette when she gets back. Hopefully she'll be back with some Vegemite and toast for me in a minute. Remember, take time for the simple joys. If I don't see you beforehand, Laura, hopefully I'll see you next week if you can make it. I'm going to keep trying to put up videos more regular. This last week we've got up a few videos and I really enjoyed putting them up. Speak of the devil, here you are with some Vegemite and toast.
I'll slide off the plate.
Collette likes her Vegemite really thick.
I do.
Look at that.
I can eat it by a spoonful. When I was a teenager,
I prefer mine like that, just a little bit less.
When I was a teenager, I must have been lacking in salt, and I'd just eat it. I'd grab a spoon and just eat straight out of the jar. No worries, DK. Thank you for joining us. I knocked my water bottle over too. Yeah, I like it thick.
Thank you very much, DK.
There's no such thing as too thick if you're used to it. My teeth are going to be all black from it.
That's what I needed.
Something in our belly.
Get in my belly, Vegemite. Get in my belly. Yummy. Geez, we've sent some Vegemite around the world now, eh?
We have. I've been thinking of contacting Vegemite and say, can we have shares in the company?
Vegemite should sponsor us.
They should.
Yeah. Oh, we got them little miniature Vegemites now too. Where are they?
In that container over there.
We've been getting some things from shopping. If you spend $30 or more, you get a couple of these little toys. They're for kids pretend shopping.
Conklin said when he was a kid, my father made peanut butter jelly sandwiches and only put enough jelly on to see the color. He was so stingy with it.
Probably grew up in the Depression. People who went through the Depression really knew how to make the most out of everything. Look at these tiny little miniature Vegemite jars.
But there's nothing in them. They're just
It's just plastic.
Plastic.
You can't even open it. It's just all one piece. But that's what a Vegemite jar normally looks like, except much bigger. The ones we send out to people are like a little sample size pack. You can buy them in packets of a dozen of those little ones, but you can also get them in like hotel rooms to put on your toast in the morning. These ones.
Oh, I was putting it up beside yours.
But we're getting lots of these little toys up now. There's
because you get them when you go grocery shopping.
Vicks Vapor Rub.
You probably can't really see it. Put your hand behind it.
Coffee.
Deep says, do you have an aftertaste for days? No.
No. A little tin of tuna.
Although, if you have it too late of a night time, you get heartburn, but that's probably because I'm older.
Oh, look at the real little tiny packet of potato gems, like frozen potato gems. Little bananas. It's all different things. Oh, a little cup of noodles.
They call them ramen noodles. Ramen? You can't really see it.
Oh.
Chicken noodle.
Gotta be made of Milo. This is a little chocolate drink that we have here in Australia, Milo. I love Milo.
So that's noodles in a cup, and it normally comes with your vegetables and your seasoning, and you open it up and you put water in it.
And a little fork. So there's heaps more in there. There's washing powder, soaps,
the
wheat bix.
The shopping centre give you them for doing shopping. It's like a collector thing.
So we've been collecting them.
They're just little trinkets. They're called little shops.
Yeah, they're not real. They're just all little plastic moulded things.
We have cup and soup and ramen noodles in a bag. They're probably like our noodles.
Yeah, packets of noodles.
Mi goreng. Mi goreng.
Yeah, ramen noodles are like in the packets, but
yeah,
they're
like
cup of noodles.
2-minute noodles. Awesome. Excuse us eating.
At least this way they see we actually do eat Vegemite.
I eat
it's not just a bad joke that we send everyone Vegemite to see.
No. But your bread, your toast has to be well toasted. Not black though.
And butter.
Butter. Lots of butter.
Little tiny food. It's just tiny little replicas made to scale.
It's some sort of anniversary thing, I think, too.
And because a lot of little kids have toy registers and stuff like that, and they play shopping. So that's what it's for. But we've got a few little Vegemites. I might throw in one of the miniature Vegemite jars.
Yeah, we might.
In one of our prizes.
Yeah. And you can put it, poached eggs. We went through a phase where I do poached eggs. And, yum.
Yeah, we go through phases where we have something just about constantly for a couple of weeks. And we used to do toad in the hole a lot. The egg cooked with, cut out the hole in the bread and then cook the egg with it.
We don't eat as much eggs nowadays because Faron doesn't like eggs
and
either.
Our chickens aren't, see, I had to correct it. We call chickens chooks.
Yeah.
But our chickens haven't been laying eggs in months. So we have to buy them now, and I always forget to because they used to just come out the pen.
Hair is in my face. Eggs can be dear here too. You can pay up to $4 for a
dozen eggs.
Eggs. If our chooks not
a lot dearer if you want to buy free range eggs or organic eggs, and like the fancy ones. What Collette was talking about was just a cheap caged chicken eggs.
You can pay up to $6 for the fancy dancy ones.
Fancy dancy eggs. Yeah, Annie. The eggs from our own chickens are so much nicer than the store-bought ones. They've got so much more colour. They're really bright yellow and heaps tastier.
Yeah, they need to. I won't eat them, but yeah, we need to trade them out. We need to send these ones out to retirement, and then buy in a new brood. I'm picking up my water. Just.
We've been waiting to see what happens though, because we have been looking at trying to move.
Yeah, we've been looking at moving.
The main reason is the house is starting to get unsafe. A lot of it's really run down and fallen apart, and it's had termites through it. It's just an old farmhouse. Yeah, free range chickens.
Yeah,
free range. They don't lock them up. They've got so much land, and they come home and roost and they lay their eggs.
We got a free range goat. We let our goat out and he goes everywhere, and then he comes home to sleep.
So there is still farms in Australia that the chickens have got so much land per chook or per chicken. And then they can be classed as free range chickens, and they sell the eggs dearer, and that way it's a more animal friendly way of farming.
He has done that in the lounge room. Conklin says wrap duct tape around it.
Yeah. I use masking tape on the walls, because all the walls, some of the walls, are the only thing holding it together is the coat of paint.
Yeah.
Honestly, all the inside is eaten out. All the walls is just nothing left but the coat of paint. And so it starts peeling off and falling away. So I put strips of masking tape down it and then paint it over the top of it just to try and hold it together. Because I can't afford to spend money on it. It's not my house.
No. And the landlord won't put money back into the house either. So it's time to move. We've been here nearly 8 years.
Yeah. It will be sad. I love the property.
I know they won't. They'll use it as it is, and
they'll use it for something.
They'll still use it, and they won't do a thing to it. That's just the way it is. They don't like to spend money. And like as I said, we've been here nearly 8 years, and in that whole time, they haven't put a cent back into the property. Cans of installation foam. So that's why we didn't use the fireplace. Like, we've got a fireplace here, and we haven't been able to use it this winter because we were too scared that it might combust the walls.
Yeah, a lot of the walls. Not worth it. A lot of the walls are just paper thin, and I don't trust it. It's not worth risking it.
And yes, he has been told, and he has been asked to fix things. That's like Grant went to change a light bulb in the bathroom a few weeks ago, and it blew. Hang on, it's gone fuzzy. It blew.
You lifted your hand.
Yeah, it blew the light bulb. Sorry.
When I touched the light bulb in the bathroom, it blew 3 bulbs on this side of the house.
Yeah.
Whatever the wiring there is connected to, the whole line went, and it blew every bulb on this side of the house.
Yeah.
So there's something wrong with the wires too.
And I fell through the front stairs. The front stairs gave out because they're that bad, and I landed on the ground. That was 13 stairs up, wasn't it? Yeah. 13 stairs.
The whole stairs just underneath her. And then the back ones went on me a couple of months ago. But it's been cheap rent, and it's beautiful scenery, and there's room for lots of animals, and it's got its good points too. I mean,
that's why we stayed here, because it's had its good points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's getting to the point now where it's getting unsafe, so we're going to have to move.
Yeah. And it'd be nice to move into a house with a little bit of mod cons, because it's an old farmhouse. Do we have smoke detectors?
No.
No.
They're supposed to be by law put in rentals.
Yeah.
But there's no smoke detectors.
There's a lot of little things that have been done since we've been here. Like they don't want money put into the bank for them. You're paying it in cash. So yeah. So there's lots of little things that they need to address, but we'll just have to move.
In fairness, though, like we were allowed to move in here. They weren't advertising it for rent. We asked them if they could rent it after the floods.
Yeah.
After the floods, we had to leave our last house in 2011 floods, and this was the only place available, and they were good enough to let us move in. And we thought we'd only be here 6 months, but because we love the property and everything, we've stayed.
And when we were filming out the front, with Fisher on the push bike, it was sad, because like you have a look at the gorgeous scenery, and that's what we see every day. So like, as bad as the house is, it's got some good qualities too. You got no neighbors, you got beautiful scenery, you can have as many animals as you want,
which we have.
It's just a shame about the house. Like, it would be good if they brought another house in and on the property, but that won't happen.
Our Conklin Mums is a rental too.
Yeah. See,
that's like if we move, we might even look for a place with a granny flat, and Mum could possibly move in with us.
Yeah. So we put in for 2 houses, but they went to somebody else, so we're still waiting. But I'm 40-year-old mobile.
Exactly, Annie. It will be sad because we've made so many lovely memories here.
Yeah. Oh, we got married here too.
Yeah, we got married out the front.
Yeah.
But we move on to the next stage and make new memories somewhere else.
And like, you get good landlords and you get bad landlords. It's just luck of the draw. Hey.
Yep. Tony's time. My foundation is severely cracked and we're in the midst of a severe drought. We know all about that.
Yeah.
And I used to work for a house re-stumper too, Tony. So you used to see how much the ground affected the stumps, especially black soil. There's a suburb we used to do a lot of houses in because it was black soil, and the cracks would open up really big. And then as soon as they got water, it would close up again. So the ground moves and then your foundations move and it throws everything out. We're in the middle of a 5-year drought here. It's just been terrible. A lot of the farmers are going under.
Yeah, it's bad for the farmers. Like, even like, we don't run a big, they have about 30 head of cattle here.
Yeah.
And like, you see, because there's nothing here for them. The grass is just dead and there's no nutrients in dead grass. You got to feel sad for the ones that are like way out west where they haven't had rain for 5 years.
Exactly, Diva. That's why we're not stressing out about it. We've had our prayers and put it out into the universe, and we'll just let what happens now. We just got our names down for a couple of houses and it hasn't worked out, but we're trying not to get disheartened. We'll just keep working towards it and see what happens. When the place right for us comes up, it'll happen.
It will happen when it happens. Deep in the woods, that's so funny because Grant said the other day when he was driving through town, coming home from picking Gus up, there was kangaroos.
Middle of the night. It was about
middle of the town.
About 1 a.m. in the morning, just after midnight, and 2 kangaroos were going right up the main street in town. They were on the other side, on the opposite lane. But as I was driving, they were hopping with me, and they hopped up to the pub, which is the bar. They hopped up to the big bar on the corner, and they stopped there.
Didn't know they were considered pests, and you could cull them. Yes, out west they cull them.
Only in certain areas.
Out west they cull them because they eat the crops. They eat the farmers' crops, and they get paid to cull them.
Yeah, I mean, you understand, through the drought, there's just nothing left for them to eat, so they see these crops, all these green crops, and they go for it.
Conklin said, I saw a huge dust storm video that happened in Australia not so long ago.
Oh, that was the one out west.
There was also a huge one in Melbourne that actually killed people because of people with asthma.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
That was not last year, the year before. A big one come through Melbourne, and people with asthma or respiratory breathing problems, a lot of them died because they weren't given any warning, and the dust storm was so thick. But they were predicting a big dust storm probably about 2 weeks ago, but it didn't reach us here.
That was the one they thought Sydney was going to get.
Yeah. Diva's got about 70 head of cows, 30 donkeys, 4 horses, and chickens too. Yeah.
30 donkeys. Gee, that'd be noisy.
Yeah.
Imagine all them going off together. I watched a little thing the other night. Have you ever watched or seen anything about, what's his name? Tiny Tim, the donkey? He's a donkey that only grew real little, and she keeps him in the house like a dog. He is so cute. He had a lot of problems, and the vet said when he was born that he probably wouldn't live. But so she looked after him and brought him into the house and bottle fed him, and now he's like her little dog.
Yes, and California. Pray for the people in California with all the fires around them. And Greece had huge fires too. So many things going on around the place. Been reading a little bit of history and watching some documentaries about rabbit and field mice population problems for the farmers.
Yeah, rabbits are a really big problem here way back, and Australia had the largest fence in the world for rabbits. The rabbit-proof fence was to keep rabbits out. There was a movie too, but it wasn't about the rabbits. It was about Aboriginal people and more about the stolen generation.
Yeah.
But it was called the rabbit-proof fence.
Yeah, it's terrible with CA right now with the fires. Yes.
Cali seems to get a lot of bad fires, doesn't it? I've often seen California in the news for their bushfires.
Yeah.
We call them bushfires. You probably call them forest fires, or I'm not sure what else you might call them, but we call it bushfires.
In our state, you're not allowed to keep rabbits. It's illegal to keep rabbits.
Yeah, I was talking about this to someone on in a live stream the other night. Pet stores don't sell rabbits here, and they said where they are in the USA, the pet stores aren't allowed to sell rats, whereas we can sell rats. You can buy rats in the pet shops here, but you can't buy rabbits.
Yes, the story went that 14 rabbits were brought to Australia and the population boomed because they had no predators.
They probably bred like rabbits.
Draft off Steve said her donkeys breed like rabbits.
Sounds like it if you've got 30 of them.
You can buy bunnies anywhere.
Donkeys are really well hung too.
There's a donkey out the back road out near Gatton.
Yeah.
And he looks like a nice donkey.
They do look friendly, donkeys.
Yeah.
I don't think I've patted one since I was a kid.
The clay soil, there are cracks in the yard. Lucky my plumbing, which goes through my foundation, is still intact. I hope to sell by the end of the year. Good luck with it, Tony.
Yeah.
Time. There was a huge plague of rabbits here, and they through the 40s and 50s, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of rabbits. They used to go out and bring them back by the truckload. It was through the Depression. A lot of people made their little money they could by rabbits because they gave you so much for each rabbit fur, in a way of reducing the rabbit population. The rabbits just overtook the country, and a lot of people, that's how they made their living, was by killing rabbits. Yeah. And they put a disease into the rabbit colonies.
Yeah, I think that was more like in the 70s.
Yeah.
They released a disease called myxomatosis in the rabbits, and it would send them blind. It was pretty cruel, really. Yeah. So they would inject it into rabbits, release them into the wild, and then it would spread through the other rabbits, and it would make them blind and kill them. So it was like germ warfare against the rabbits.
Oh, nice. It's sad. They'll just as soon as kick your brains out and look at you, she says. Donkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Nasty donkeys.
But are they rabbits or hares?
I knew a fella at the bar he used to drink there. The bartender always called him Donkey. He'd say, "You want another beer, Donkey?" He'd say, "Yeah, mate." I said, "How come he calls you Donkey?" And he looked over at me and he said, He always calls me that.
I guess the story went that tens of thousands were killed, but the population came right back. Well, you can drive down the road and you can see about 4 or 5 rabbits. Or they're hares. They're not rabbits.
No, these are rabbits. Rabbits have got the white tail.
What are the ones that we drove past?
Rabbits.
Rabbits, okay.
But you see a hare every now and again. They're a lot bigger. The hares are bigger. They stand taller. They've got longer ears and they haven't got a white tail.
I don't get that up close to them.
Yeah, well, the hares are actually protected and the rabbits aren't. So rabbits, they're the pest, and hares aren't so bad.
Interesting.
Yeah, the rabbits is what they brought out from England. That's it.
They showed
for their fox hunts.
They showed a zonkey on the news yesterday. Half donkey, half zebra. Says Tony. A zonkey.
A zonkey?
A zonkey.
Well, zonkey that. I said that ask about teeth. It wasn't for the fox hunts. That was foxes. obviously.
The wascally rabbits.
Shh, we're hunting rabbits.
So are kangaroos friendly? Can you pet them or will they bite? And does anyone have pet kangaroos?
No, not well. I'll start at the end. Pet kangaroos, very rare. Sometimes if like wildlife carers and people that take in kangaroos, if they have them from when they're young, they can have pet kangaroos.
Yeah.
So it is possible. It's just not very often. And what else?
Do they bite?
Not really
No,
bite.
they don't. They can scratch.
They'd kick you before they bit you.
And scratch you. Because like they got long claws.
Yeah. Can you pat them? If they've been brought up around people, like you've got sanctuaries or zoos, like Lone Pine has kangaroos, koalas, birds. Australia Zoo has them. A lot of places have kangaroos in enclosures, and they get used to people, and you can go and feed them by hand, and they're really nice. But wild ones, you won't get near them. They see you coming, they hop away.
Yeah, and do males try to box you? They can.
In the wild, if you're silly enough to get next to a big male and corner him, you're in trouble.
Probably more so during mating season. They'll be protective of
I
their...
don't know whether roos actually have seasons.
Oh, they would, surely.
It wouldn't just be like once a year, because they have joeys all year round.
I don't know. You'd have to Google that.
Yeah, but if they can get away, they see you coming, they just go. But every now and again, you might get a big male that's a bit cheeky, and more so like people that hunt them. People go out hunting them. There's a good video where a roo grabs a fella's dog.
It's not a good video, but
yeah, it is a good video to watch. They're out hunting, obviously, and the kangaroo's got hold of his dog in a headlock, and he's gone up and punched the kangaroo in the head to make it let go of his dog. And the big kangaroo's just gone, shook his head and looked at him ready to shape up.
Yeah. Good. Conklin says, isn't Winnie the Pooh an English story? And how did roos get to England?
They must have gone back on the first fleet.
I don't know. They might have took one home.
The kangaroos hid on the ship trying to get away from the foxes and rabbits they brought over.
Not sure, Conklin.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh is English, though.
Yeah. Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, they will watch you, but you got to watch them. It's the Blackfeet you got to watch.
Bit of pop trivia on that. Bit of trivia on that. The Roo from Winnie the Pooh is actually, because Winnie the Pooh is based off of mental conditions that a lot of veterans suffered after the war, Roo is actually based off of an Australian friend of the writer.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Because the writer of Winnie the Pooh was in World War One, and he based all of the characters off of his brigade mates.
There you go. Did you hear that, Conklin?
I'll just try and recap what Gus just said on the side there. The person who wrote Winnie the Pooh was a veteran from World War One, and a lot of the characters referred to his mates from the war, and Roo was one of his Aussie mates in the war. Is Piglet a pig or a possum? A pig.
And each one of the characteristics demonstrate the after effects that a lot of veterans face.
Oh, Tigger was shell shocked then.
Yeah.
World War One brigade mate.
There you go. Neat fact.
Interesting. Didn't know that.
Eeyore was depression.
Eeyore was depression.
Yeah, well.
Tigger would have been PTSD.
Rabbit was anxiety.
Rabbit was anxiety.
Hey, Deborah.
Piglet was like a submissive personality.
I reckon Winnie the Pooh must have been medicated then.
Yeah, something like that.
And I wonder if Christopher Robin's what he was.
I don't know.
He might have been the treating doctor.
Very interesting.
Hello, Deborah. See, I told you he's into all the pop culture and
the
useless
heffalumps.
trivia.
And the heffalumps and the woozles.
They got added much later, right? It sort of reached the point where it was
delusional fantasies, Clinton says.
It sort of reached the point where it was more child friendly, and The representations were lost.
And he wants to go see the new Christopher Robin film.
Yeah.
Hey, what did you say they'd redone? I said I wanted to watch.
Deadwood?
No. Not green eggs and ham.
Annie Confetti said Winnie the Pooh is OCD.
Ah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The way he drops them sticks in the river.
I never, ever knew.
3 sticks. North to south.
Deep in the Woods wants to see the new Gaga film in October.
Rah, 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 rah. She wants a Gaga.
Okie dokie, we might call it a day.
Alrighty then.
Thank you so much for joining us. If you're
Thank
watching,
you, beautiful people, for winding down with us and staying for a chat afterwards. We don't normally stay on this long after, but it was nice to have a quiet chat.
And if you are watching it on the playback, hello and thanks.
Thank you for watching afterwards if you're still here.
Yeah. And remember,
if anyone managed to make it all the way to the end, the code word to put in comments is Heffalump.
Heffalump.
Hey.
And don't forget, we do Tuesday every week. Tuesday trivia every week. I'll add trivia. Tuesday's always every week. We do trivia every week on a Tuesday at 8 p.m. Standard Eastern Time, USA. And we do different themes.
USA. It's about midnight in UK.
It's after
or
midnight.
Just after?
Yeah.
No, I mean when we start.
Yes.
And about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA. Or if you're in Australia, it's about 10 a.m. Wednesday.
Yep. And sorry we started late. We had internet troubles, but we made it and we had a fun trivia. And thank you all for joining us. And thank you to Deep in the Woods and our Conklin for being awesome wrench holders.
Vote dogs. Dogs win.
Remember, take time for the simple joys.
Love yous.
Bye.
Bye. See you next week.
Gotta find the stop button. Bye.